Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning if you're on the other side of the world. We're going to get going here in just a few minutes. Had a little bit of a scare just a couple minutes ago. Didn't have no video coming out. Helps to push the right button. Hey, Nady, Stacking, good to see you. I saw you on Son of Silver Stackers this morning. Thanks for coming by. And New Mexico, Scott loves YouTube. Gilbert Rogers, hello, how you doing? Oh, we'll get going here in just a couple minutes, but had a little scare there. Had no video. Looks like we're all good now. A-okay. All right. Well, for you early birds, before I start the music, give me a number between 1 to 20. We're going to do a pre-show giveaway for people that come in early. So 1 to 20 go, and we will give someone a prize as soon as the music ends. Talk to you here in just a couple minutes, everyone. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy the show. Hello, stackers. Who's your stacker coming at you from southern Indiana? Welcome, one and all, to the Stackers or A Stackers gathering. How's everyone doing this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, if you're on the other side of the world? Good to see everyone out here. Nice to spend a little bit of time with you here for a couple hours this evening. Let's see, we got Scott loves YouTube. Good to see you, my friend. And Barbara Carbone, my dear, thank you coming by. HVAC, I see you out there. Don't see you in the chat in the backstage yet. Mark B, Don, New Mexico, and of course Still Runner, hello.
Hey, Hoosier. Hello, everybody in chat.
And who else we got going on here? Rocky Mountain Bear, Mark B, Chad Brockman. Chad, good to see you. Chad was actually my 1/10 ounce gold winner during Tupac's 1K show, so I hope that piece of gold has served you well there, Chad. Congratulations again on that. And JM, good to see you. And Nettie Stacking, thank you for coming by. Nettie was actually on my interview show this morning with Son of a Silver Stacker. Stacker came to me last week, asked if I want to come up to do an interview. I said absolutely. So go check out Son of a Silver Stacker's channel. If someone could put his link into the chat, I would appreciate it. And check out that show this morning where we basically had the whole show was dedicated to the interview. So check out that. It was I'm calling it an interview, but it's very much like what we do here on A Stackers Guide, where we just get together and we just talk about stuff. So it was a good show. A lot of good people out there. So had several people subscribe from on that channel. So please check out Son of a Silver Stacker and subscribe and smash his thumb and show him some love. Let's see who else we got in here. Gilbert Rogers, good to see you. Welcome, Silver Loving Lou. And I think that is everyone. If I miss anyone, my apologies, but I think I got everyone. And the pre-show giveaway, no one got the number, so I want to open it up to everyone else that's out here right now. Pick a number between or from 1 to 20, or this number right here, or this barber right there. As soon as you see it in the chat, give me a number from 1 to 20. Let's do a round two. Thank you, Still. Thank you for that, Still.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that was a great time this morning. He comes on daily with Tiny Numismatics daily at 9:30 Eastern time. Spends an hour out there. They try to keep it within an hour, but we went over about 10 minutes this morning. But it was a really good conversation between the three of us, so it was a good time.
Good. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I just got home and got seated and turned this on.
You just getting settled in, I take it. Yep. Hey, Terry79, good to see you. Mateo, man, welcome, my friend. Welcome back. And we're doing pick a number from 1 to 20 for anyone just just popping in here. Pick a number from 1 to 20 for this Barber dime right here that you see.
Chad Brookman, John Belay, and Natty Stacking. Good to see you and welcome.
Yeah, John Belay was on the show this morning as well. Thank you for coming by, John. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming by, showing your support, and getting a little sample of what A Stacker Gathering is all about.
Gypsy see HVAC out there.
Yeah,
he's still off running around.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really talked to him since last Thursday. Actually, no, it wasn't last Thursday because we did cancel the show last Thursday. I haven't talked to him for several days now.
Yeah, I didn't get any fish. I don't know about you, but he didn't bring me nothing.
Nope.
Dang it.
I got the impression that his fishing expedition didn't go so well. So, HVAC, come on up if you want to come up. We always have a seat for you, know that. The link, and for that matter, for anyone that wants to come up to the panel, the link is in the chat. Should be. Well, I mean, you got it still. So.
Well, I can relate. My fishing expeditions never go as planned either. As wanted, you know.
And I do not see the number. Wow, round three. Round three from 1 to 20. Let's go. Round three. So yeah, it was had a good time this morning, and we had and like I said, still, today was, we talked a lot about A Stackers Gathering. We talked a lot about Silver Stacker Bingo, and the foundation of the Hoosier Stacker channel and why I decided to start this channel and my vision, I guess, of the channel. And so, hey, Gypsy Wolves, I said 1 to 20. Give me a different number from 1 to 20.
Oh, they're trying outside the box. You never know, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess so.
Haven't got it yet.
Hey, HVAC, good to see you. Good morning, or good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hello, hello. Hold on, I got to push buttons here.
Push
Hey,
buttons.
HVAC.
There we go.
You are a designated button pusher.
Yeah, I had YouTube open so I could hear double duty. I heard you twice, which is not a bad thing.
All right, we got a winner. Stop, everybody.
Yay!
We got a winner. Stop.
Oh.
The number for this Barber Dime, which is a 1911.
Oh, wow.
1911 Barber. The winner is number 16. I see Gypsy Wolves as the first one. Actually, I see Gypsy Wolves as the only one.
Gypsy Wolves. Congratulations, Gypsy Wolves.
Congrats, Gypsy Wolves. Email me, HoosierStacker@gmail.com to claim this dime. You have 30 days to let me know.
A 1911 Barber. You can't get much better than that.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking Barber too.
My favorite year.
I've had that Barber for a while now. I'm like, I should go ahead and give it back to the community, so that's what I did.
Yeah, that's nice.
So how's it going there still? Besides, we're
Pretty
just getting
good.
home and sell it in.
Yeah, a little bit of a long day. It's been not too bad though, thankfully. Just another long day. Not too terrible, right?
Yeah, I just actually woke up like a half an hour ago, so I'm
really?
still waking up. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was on that show with some of a Silver Stacker this morning, which HVAC was actually lurking on that one.
Yeah.
And we had I was up till, and then I watched a little bit of the replay and realized I was really overdriving the audio, but I couldn't tell at the time. But I stayed up till about 1 o'clock, and then I laid down for a few hours. So I've had 5 hours or 4 hours of rest tonight, so I'll be good to go for tonight.
Oh yeah, that's not bad, right?
Nah, you have enough. You'll have more than enough time to sleep when you're dead, according to Sid Barrett of the Dailiest Catch.
I think that's about what I'm averaging now. I think, anyways.
About 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 or 5. You know.
There you go, Gypsy. There you go, Gypsy Wolves. There's your 1911 Barber for pick a number on this day. Email me, HoosierStacker@gmail.com to claim this dime. Congrats.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
HVAC, how you doing? Did you catch any fish?
We didn't even go fishing. We just parked it.
You said you were going to northern Georgia and you're going to go fishing. Well, no, you know what? Actually, you said you're going to northern Georgia to hang out on a creek.
Yes. Yeah, we pulled up next to a trout stream with his 26-foot camper with 2 air conditioners and central heat and shower and the big screen TV and
You know what it's called? It's called glamping, right?
hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
So
now-
did you even leave the thing?
Oh yeah. We he lives up there. He's got a bunch of wood, so we piled up probably half a cord of wood in his pickup, hooked up the trailer and took off and just kept the fire going for I don't know 9:30 at night, and we went to bed.
Yeah.
2 nights in a row. It's like we're gonna stay up all night like we used to. And it's like yeah, let's let the fire die down and.
I was going to say that's when you were alive, lively and kicking and full of piss and vinegar, as they used to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not so easy anymore, is it?
No, but it's 9.5 hours of sleep. It's like
9:30. 9:30. That's like bedtime.
Exactly.
It is for me now. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, Richard actually went to bed at 8:30 the second night. He said, "I'm done. I'm done." We got up. And Richard made some scrambled eggs and some bacon, and we hung out, made a fire right quick, and jumped in his pickup and drove up through these dirt roads, up through these mountains, and just 5-10 mile an hour for about 3 hours, and got back. It's like, I'm tired. It's like, you ain't done nothing. You cooked some eggs and you drove 5 miles an hour.
Well, that was such a long time driving for 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, Gilbert Rogers, good to see you. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Terry.
Good.
Barbara.
How's Gilbert doing this evening?
Oh my!
Or actually,
Lord.
this afternoon for you.
It's like he's frying his brain.
Yeah,
with
I just
puzzles.
wanted to come up and say hello.
Hello.
You're more than welcome to come up. You're more than welcome to hang out too. You know that.
Well, I'm babysitting a little bit and doing this crossword puzzle. And this one's not as bad as the one coming up. We got a 1,500 piece one.
I was going to say, what size is that one? Looks like about 500.
This one's 750.
Okay.
What's it gonna be? Oh, look at that!
You got a picture of it, really? You're cheating. You're not supposed to look at a picture.
You got a map.
What the heck?
That's not a true puzzle.
Oh,
Concierge.
This gets hard when you get into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I bet it does. I don't have the attention span for something like that.
I wouldn't have the patience for that, even with a picture to look at.
Hey, Stoney.
Hey, Stoney, good to see you. Welcome.
I have no patience. I'm not a doctor.
Wah, wah, wah. We'll take it.
I need a sound effect for something like that. Wah, wah. I'm gonna have to find a sound effect just for that. Wah, wah. Hey, Arnie, see you. Good to see you. Mark Lewis. Go ahead, Gilbert.
I had a great night last night. I won an NCT 1 ounce.
Nice.
So
Very
I'm
nice.
happy today. But you guys have a great day. I'm going to let you go, and all good for you, please.
Well, thanks for coming up and checking in.
Okay.
Have a good night, Gilbert.
Thanks for coming by, Gilbert. You're, like I said, you're always welcome to come up. Have a good evening and enjoy that puzzle, which I can't focus on it. So no way. There are some activities at a point in time, everything starts looking the same, and like, okay, I'm done. I'm over. I'm walking away.
Yeah. My kid started one last weekend. It's still on the front dining room table, just sitting there, not finished.
Hey, Nick Moeller, good to see you. Welcome, my friend, for coming by, and thanks for coming by. And Stoney was on some of his Silver Stacker this morning as well. I was trying to watch the chat. Stoney was on some of our Silver Stacker this morning when Stacker interviewed yours truly for about an hour. That was a great show. Mark Lewis, good to see you. And what do you think? What do you think? Besides from my audio being a little too loud, HVAC, how was that show this morning?
It was very
You were
good.
there.
It was very good. I enjoyed it. It's good show. One thing I was about to bring up, you brought that up. You started talking about your trademark and what kind of show, and when you was going through Yankee, and it was like your YouTube name should reflect what your show is or who you are. And then Stoney pops up and says, well, what about my YouTube name? Like, well, if it fits, there you go.
Well, depending on what state you live in, Stoney, you could very easily brand that. I think we're up to like 18 states now have legalized marijuana. So,
Yeah. Well, it's STONIE. I guess he could put an R on the end of it and really let everybody know what was going on.
There you go. Hey, retired Navy Rob, good to see you.
Hey, Rob.
Red Light, good to see you as well. Welcome, both of you. Glad you could come by.
Look at all these gray names we've got here. This is fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people were on the show this morning, and a lot of people are coming here first time. Thanks. That is a good question. If there's any first timers that's on this show this evening, put a 1 into the chat. I know we're gonna have a few out there. And thanks for coming by and supporting the channel and supporting what we do here.
This is fabulous.
It's all good, my friend. Welcome, stranger. Thanks for coming by. It's been a while. Good to see you.
Yep, Stoney. Barbara, get out of here. Come on now. My Lord.
And Shady McGravy, welcome.
John, Red.
You know, we talked about maybe possibly having Silver Predator Casting do a little bit of silver melting for you, on something. I'm not sure what you had in mind, but I was thinking, Red Light there, he does some 3D printing, so I was trying to think up something if there might be something we'd be interested in to maybe talk to him about, making some type of a 3D print up for something we want to get poured possibly.
We could do that. I think it'd be a great idea.
Predator came to me. Predator came to me directly and personally and said, "Hey, I want to do something for you. Are you interested?" I'm like, "Well, sure. What do you have in mind?" He's like, "Well, he's like, what do you have in mind?" I'm like, "I don't know. You're the one that's giving me the freebie. I'm not going to complain for anything."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking about that. That might be an opportunity if we.
What would be cool, which would probably not be cheap. I'd love to be able to take this logo, at least the Indiana side of it, and make it into almost like a coin. That'd be cool. I've been thinking about that.
I think with a laser 3D printer, you can make that up, and shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Pack it in sand or whatever they do, and.
Just this part right here would be interesting, because this part here, I thought about maybe the whole sticker, but then you gotta figure out how to connect this inside to the outside of a pour. So I'm thinking just this part right here, make it like almost like a round to where you flip it over. You got the obverse on the other side with the reverse of this, something like that.
Hey, Rocky.
Is that pourable? That's the good question.
Yeah. Well, he says Rocky says 3D printers are awesome for pours.
What do you think? What do you think, Rocky Mountain Bear? You think this guy would be, the actual state with the buffalo centered inside the state? Do you think that's printable and a pourable? I guess that's more the question. Is that more pourable than? Just curious about that.
Right. Yeah, I know we can do the state, right? But I was kind of wondering if they would be able to pour something if it had that, Indian head on there as well, too, right? I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm sure they can, right?
Maybe. You have to pick up the depth. But I guess the camera would pick that up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a pourer, so I would have to defer to the experts out here that do pour to see if
Rocky said that would be easy.
That would be easy. Yeah, cool.
Well,
I may just have to go to Predator, or for that matter, Rocky, to see what's doable there, and I would have no quorum with calling that a channel round. I've been thinking about it for a couple of weeks about doing a channel round finally after about a year.
Well, let's talk about Rocky, are you bashful?
I know Rocky's not bashful.
Well,
He's not bashful.
Come on up. Come on up,
Rocky. Let's talk about this. If you have time.
Put the link in there. The link's way up top.
I gotta go find it. Hang on. Actually, I don't have to find it. Actually, it's in my cache. No, it's not. I gotta find it.
No. Well, if you can scroll way up to the beginning, it's in there.
It's already past that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Where's my link? Copy. All right, I found it.
Hey, Sir Gold, welcome. Good to see you.
There's the link there, Rocky, or for that matter, anyone that wants to come up to the panel, come on up. We have 3 chairs left. And we'll spend a little bit of time about this. That'd be a good idea, Rocky.
Yeah.
I would prefer that you would do that.
We can always just go neck up.
Oh yeah. Just throw a t-shirt on. We don't, as long as you don't pan down, we're okay. Sir Girl, good to see you. Welcome. And yeah, Mark Lewis, that was a great time this morning with Son of Silver Stacker and Tiny Numismatics, and it was a really good show. Had a lot of good people out there, and it was just great just to be able to go there and just talk. No expectations. Just we didn't. I was actually supposed to dial in like 20 minutes prior to 9:30, just as he called it in the email, to get our vibe on, but we didn't need it. by the time I got the email, it was like 10 after. It was like 9:40, so it's like, oh well, here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to do it on the fly like we normally do here.
Yeah, I thought he left you down in the basement. It's like, where's your stacker?
Can you hear me?
Hey, there you are.
I can hear you. So what do you think about that?
I'm sure that can be done. If not, I know a guy that works at Purdue, and he's real like a master at 3D CAD. Like
At Purdue,
I'm
Purdue,
sure we could actually make we had like in 3D printing, we make maker coins and distribute them out to everybody. We could make it into a 3D coin, and then I'd probably do it on one of my resin printers because resin's a lot more detailed.
Yeah.
I sent a bunch of prints to 49's Fine Silver, and I sent some to Big Red up in Canada. That sewing machine he did for Ida, I printed that on my resin printer and sent it to him.
Oh, sweet.
Right now I'm printing a gumball machine for Ida. Just the base, it took 5 days and 14 hours, but I was only printing at 50 millimeters a second. It just got done today, just the base of it.
So the detail's really fine, then I would assume, then, right?
Yeah, the slower you print, the better it is. I've got 10 FDM printers and 3 resin printers.
Oh, sweet.
I figured that was enough. But
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm out
I know
here
Silver
garage
Predator. Go ahead, Rocky.
I tear computers apart for the gold. That's what I'm out here doing now. All this
okay.
back here.
Oh, jeez.
That's just a little pot. That pile is small compared to what it did look like.
Wow.
So red light, you'll get the better definition on the resin ones, right?
Oh yeah, way better definition on resin.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're able to pour something out of a nozzle and actually use it. Is that the actual mode, or you actually use that to cast a mode?
No, resin printing is actually liquid, and FDM is done through plastic. It goes through the nozzle and heats it up. It's basically one thing about 3D printing. A lot of it's free because it's open source. But there's a lot of models I pay for, like people design. Like I bought a bunch of stuff off of Etsy last week. I'm gonna do in resin, like the American flag, or it's got the statue with the American flag on. There's some pretty cool stuff I want to. I've got a furnace and stuff. I just haven't started pouring yet. I've got everything I need, but I got to make. I'm gonna do it in the garage because I'd rather burn the garage down than the house if something happens.
Yeah. Don't mind all the toxic stuff that's behind you there and all those computers too.
Yeah, I've been doing this for probably about 10 years. Like these right here is the ones you make your real money on. The old Pentium Pro processors.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot of gold on them. Yeah, these go for probably about $120 a pound.
Wow.
And then I got a whole bunch of these ceramic ones. They got a lot of gold on them. I just kind of do it for fun, really.
Well, I did give Silver Predator the first option to try it out. So I'm gonna work with him first, Red. But if that doesn't work out, I'll definitely be looking you up.
Yeah, let me know, because you live in what, Indianapolis?
Southern Indiana.
Yeah,
across from Louisville, Kentucky.
I live up in Kokomo.
Okay, gotcha.
North of Indy.
Well, you're on the opposite side of the state.
Yeah.
Well, not that far north, right?
No, not really. I'm probably about an hour from Indy.
So when Kokomo gets like a foot of snow, we get like a dusting. That's how that goes.
Yeah. Well, we already had a couple snow showers this year. It's colder. Wow. It's pretty cold out right now.
Yeah, it is. That stuff.
I mean, it's November. What do you expect?
Well, I took one last opportunity last evening and sat out on the porch and just take it in one more day, because everyone is talking that this is going to be the game changer for the season. What's coming through right now? So, Kokomo,
24 degrees
Terry.
tonight, they said.
Yep. Kokomo. Yep.
I know
as
a guy
in the
lives
Beach
down
Boys
in
song.
Indianapolis. He's real big on graphic design. He does a lot of stuff for NASCAR. He's in the 3D printing too. He's real good at doing that stuff.
So, Red Light, I did not realize you were in Indiana.
Yeah.
I am going to have to add you to my Hoosier list. I actually keep a list, just names in nearby cities of people that live in the state, and you are number 27.
Yeah, that's why I posted earlier. I said how many Hoosiers we got in here.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but yeah, I mean we're up to the list I'm keeping, and yeah, we're at 20. Well, now 28 because Stony there is actually in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I go up there
really?
occasionally when I gotta go up there. I work at the Fort Wayne yard because I work at a scrap yard.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I have to go different places and cover.
So you have all sorts of access to all sorts of computers at a scrap yard, and
Oh yeah. Well, I work with
dirt cheap.
I work with a guy who has a PC business. He repairs PCs and upgrades them, and then me and him do security cameras on the side too. So I got three jobs I do.
Hey, Scott loves YouTube. Wants to know if you refine all your own gold yourself.
No. I mean, look, I got way too much stuff to set that stuff. These computers over here.
Literally a wall of computers.
Those right there has been there since I moved in here about 4 years ago. And then below me, I probably got 500 laptops to tear apart, which they take longer to do. So that's what I'm doing now is laptops. No, I don't really have time to do it, and there's too many chemicals involved, and I don't want EPA knocking on my door. I don't know what I'm doing with all my chemicals. So I send it to the bigger people. I mean, I get all this stuff free, so it's not like I'm spending money.
I was going to say, question number one is what's your profit on when it comes to stuff? Well, obviously everything's free, so everything's the bank for you, right? But then you have to pay the expense of shipping stuff out and refining it, right?
I shipped two boxes out on a couple weeks ago, and it cost me about $41 to ship them because anything over 50 pounds, they hit you with a $20 charge. So I keep everything under $49.
Right.
And I made $500 and some the last two boxes I shipped out.
Very nice.
Very nice. And you say everything was free for you, so
yeah, I mean this
all
right
bank,
here,
all
this
bank.
is all processes I pulled out so far that I've started, and your RAM's where you make your money. It's right now it was like $21 a pound. So you figure, I mean, you can make quick money easy. But the only thing I don't save is the floppy drive because it doesn't pay. It's only like 15 cents a pound.
A floppy drive.
Oh, I got some real. Here's something for you. You want to see something old?
Hey, Mr. Coin Crew, welcome.
Oh man, there you go.
Wow.
Nice.
That or, I'm sure
There
you
you
remember
go.
these back in the day too, probably.
Yeah.
Pagers.
Oh,
Hey,
pagers,
Angel.
yeah. Hey, Mrs. Coin Crew, Squirrel. Good to see you, my dear. Good morning or good afternoon. I'm still stuck on morning shift because of the show this morning. I'm still on day shift praying, I guess.
No, I pretty much just do this. This is how I buy a lot of my hobby stuff. I collect baseball cards too, so I probably got about 300,000 sports cards.
Damn.
And then
You made another wall of that.
Yeah, I started doing the coin stuff too, so I'm kind of getting I'm really just buying too much, but tell my wife that's for retirement.
I was going to say, and where do you stop? Where's that magic number? No one knows.
Yeah, I'm not like the baseball cards. I'm not gonna pay an arm and leg because I just do it for fun. I told her if something happens to me, find some little kid that she thinks would really enjoy going through them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just rather give them some little kid that's gonna really enjoy it because I probably got stuff I don't even know I have. I buy their stuff that's never been opened like back in the 80s.
Hey, Silver Predator Casting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Silver Predator.
The silver thing, I kind of buy gold, but I buy it by the gram because the ounce is so expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, Silver Predator. This guy right here, Red Light. I think you the two of you could really get to do a lot of shop talking. Red Light here is heavy into pouring, and he's got all sorts of toys laid around for stuff like that. I think it'd be a great conversation between the Silver Predators actually in Huntingburg. Red Light.
Where at?
Huntingburg. Huntingburg.
Where's that at?
Just south of you. South and east of you. He's basically between.
I've heard of Huntington, but not Huntingburg.
Oh, maybe is it Huntingburg or Huntington?
Right, Huntington.
Predator. Because there is a Huntingburg, but I think that's down here on the south side of the state. But yeah, if it's Huntington, then that's going to be not too far away from you.
No, that's still not that far.
Huntington. Yeah, he's in Huntington.
Yeah, I've been there because I grew up in Gas City. It's where I grew up at.
Yep.
I worked at a countertop factory for 15 years, and then I moved over to Kokomo. And now all I do is I run heavy equipment all day.
So yeah, I mean, Red Light and Silver Predator, y'all should get together and hook up and talk shop about what you guys do for pours and stuff. Because Silver Predator came to us 2 weeks ago, I guess, asking if he was wanting to donate or do something for the channel, and he's talking about pouring something for us for the show. And I got to thinking about, he was asking for what do you have any ideas? And well, I'm not sure. Well, then I got to thinking about my channel right here, my channel logo, and
I've got a.
I was thinking, could we do the steak with the buffalo on top of it as a pour?
I'll run in the house real quick and I'll grab the little maker coin I made up. I 3D printed, but I ain't like casting silver or nothing. But I'll run in the house real quick and go get it and show you.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll run in there real quick. I'll be back.
All right. So yeah, Silver Predator. If you want to hook up with Red Light, there, he's in the Kokomo, and we were talking about doing something like this for an actual channel round using silver. We could actually use the steak and the buffalo round on top of it. Sounds like it's very doable, especially with a 3D printer, which he has, I guess.
Yeah, so he just does the 3D printing, so he'd be good, like if Silver Predator was needing something printed for him, if he wanted to make something, a mold out of something, he'd be one to talk to.
I guess we could take that and squish it down to the size of a round.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they can. Easy enough. I would be curious, and we'll have to ask Fred when he gets back. I'd be curious on how well the printer could pick up all the details of the buffalo, of the nickel, of the Indian, There is a lot of detail in there.
I'm sure it'll be right on the money.
It can do some amazing things.
Yeah.
You just have to, I'm not sure, he may have to send out like the image to somebody to create whatever they make that 3D printer with, right? Like a pattern or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Something for him to do,
Hell, he could probably pick up like a Indian nickel and local LCS and use that as a template. Because this is basically what this is from. Is basically they took a Indian nickel and they made it bigger and made it gold. And so I'm sure. I mean, the detail of the Indian would be where would be the big question: is how well detailed could that Indian show up on a mode?
Hey, legit. I just saw you in here. Thanks for showing up.
Hey, Legit Snoops, welcome, my friend. And Phil DeBoer, hello. Good to see you. Yep, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by this morning, Phil, and hanging out there at Son of the Silver Stackers. And if you guys, if you haven't already checked it out, please check out Son of a Silver Stacker channel. He's a really good interviewer. He interviewed me this morning along with Tiny Numismatics, and had a real good time on his show this morning. So go check out his channel and check out that video from this morning. Great time.
Right here's my maker coin. It's got a red light bulb in the center of it. It rotates.
That's cool.
This is a cool chest that I'm doing in resin. I think that'd be neat to.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hang on a second.
Nice.
Hang on a second, Red. Hang on a second, Red. Let me make you big.
I got more of them. This is just the king of it. But that's done in resin. Right here's one I think is cool to put in silver. This monkey. That's done in resin.
Yeah.
And then here's a few I just printed. I haven't primered. They're like little wolves. I think these would be kind of cool to do in silver. And I think this one right here would be cool to do. It's a little treasure chest.
So you print that off and then you pack that with sand, and then that's what you pour with.
Here's a treasure I did on a FDM, which is a plastic filament, but I 3D printed this. I just haven't painted it.
Oh wow!
And then I got two different face you can put on there. This comes off by itself, or there's another one you can put on there, and it just snaps on there like that.
An enhanced Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
But I think this wolf right here would be kind of cool to do in a resin.
Well, let me ask you real quick, Red.
Yeah.
What if you took if you took the would the detail of the buff or of the Indian come through well on a 3D printer?
Oh yeah, I do that in resin.
Because I mean, if you look at it, there's a lot of detail in the hair in particular.
I'll look and see if I can find a file of that tonight when I go back in the house and later on, and I may be able to find a file of that already online.
All right. Well, I would appreciate it, but I would definitely. I mean, I would like for you to meet up with or hook up with Silver Predator Casting, and you two get your heads together,
Just
talk
have
shop.
him send me an email. My thing's my name, but it's at gmail.com. Redlight34.
All right.
At gmail.com. Just
so-
and the I, make sure you put the one as an I when you do it.
So let me put it in here. So red light with a 1 as the I.
Right.
So red L1 GHT.
GHT34 at gmail.com.
I'm putting it in the chat right now. Gmail.
Yep.
So Silver Predator Casting, shoot an email to Red Light there at his email address I just put into the chat. I would like for you two to hook up to take a look at what I would like to do for this channel for a channel round in the near future. I think it'd be great for you two, because since you're so close to one another, it'd be great for you two to hook up and just talk shop and be really cool to have another person local, of course, a Hoosier that's into pouring just like you are, Silver Predator. So if you would, it's up to you guys, but it'd be cool for you two to hook it up and see what you guys can come up with.
I read John Belay says, would you mind asking what slicer software you use? He's interested
Well, he
just
may
in
not
getting
like
into
it,
3D.
but a lot of people simplify 3D is what I paid for, but they don't really update it. I tell you, the one that everybody switched to is a Prusa, because I've got a Prusa printer and they just rebuild their new Core XY printer, but I'll probably end up getting one. It's like $2,000, but I really don't know if I want to spend it. I just do it for fun. I don't sell nothing, or I 3D print a lot of stuff, and I'll put it on our bike trail, because me and my wife ride our bikes a lot. I'll just set stuff out there and people pick it up, or the grandkids will come over and play with it all. But
So
I like
Predator-
Simplified 3D is what I always use.
The Silver Predator actually has a 3D printer as well. So yeah, you guys need to hook up. I think it'd be cool to see what you guys can come up with.
Yeah, he said he's only an hour away from you.
Yeah, it's not that far to Huntington. I used to go up to Huntington to the reservoir all the time, metal detecting. So I got a couple metal detectors too. I don't have a lot of time because I work 12-hour shifts right now. I'm working 12-hour shifts, so I go in at 4:30 in the morning, get off at 5. If my wife ain't home, I come out here in the garage and work till about 8 or 9, sometimes 10. And
Go and do it all over again, huh?
right, I don't know. I need to slow down because I'm getting older, but I figure if I can keep going, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get some time off in February or January. I'm gonna have I got one knee replacement. I'm getting my other knee replaced probably in January.
Oh man.
Because I used to run a lot when I was younger, but I can't run anymore. So I ride my bicycle. I put in 700 miles on it this year.
Maybe you can knock down that wall of computers behind you.
Well, the first week I'll take it easy, and then after that, yeah. I was only off 6 weeks when I had my other knee replacement, and I was back to work.
Wow.
As long as I can get up in my crane, I'm good because I'm sitting there, so I don't need to climb up and down.
So that's your main function, is running the crane?
Yeah, I've been doing that for about 15 years.
Okay, gotcha.
I can run all the equipment. I can run the big payloader, the rail bug. I can run everything. I started out loading semis, so I can drive semi too. I don't have a CDL, but I know how to drive them. I learned real quick. You want your trailer straight though when you're backing up. If not, you'll be all over the place. I ran over all kinds of stuff at work. Hey, they didn't tell me how to be straight backing up. They just told me back it in there.
Back it in there. You'll figure it out.
Moan back.
Don't mind the ballasters that you're taking out along the way.
Or the tubs or anything else. It's a pretty good job.
Hey, Silver Predator Casting, I got a graphic. I can shoot you a PNG of the logo. I can shoot you as well.
I've got a brand new furnace still in the box. I got all the sand, couple bags of sand, but I don't want to do it in the basement, so I'm gonna probably wait until next year to start doing it, and I'll do it out here in the garage. And
so, did you want me to send you the same pic I'm sending to a Predator there, Red?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll do that, and then like I said, if you guys hook up and see what you can come up with, that'd be pretty cool. Like I said earlier, it is a year for the Hoosier Stacker channel, and it's February will be a year for a Stackers gathering.
How do you? Okay, never mind. I see how you do it. Like every year they have a 3D printing show up in Goshen, Indiana. Last year they had it, but not the year before. There's a guy I met from Canada. He actually 3D printed a stand-up arcade machine and put like a Raspberry Pi on it with all the games and stuff, and made these little tokens you put in it, just like a regular.
Wow.
I've seen a grandfather clock 3D printed. They actually a couple years ago 3D printed a Indy 500 car that you can actually sit down in.
Man.
Oh man,
how long did that take?
Oh, that probably
long time.
Well, not only that, if you have several printers, you can print other parts on them.
Yeah.
So, and it depends how fast you print. I don't print fast because I'm not in no hurry. That gumball machine, I set it up I think Sunday, and it took 5 days to print. So.
Wow.
But I wasn't printing fast neither.
Hey, Mike Kearney, good to see you, Mike.
He's talking about gumball machines on Ida's channel one morning, so I thought I'd 3D printer one to send it to her.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's pretty neat. If you can think of it or design it, you can print it. It's crazy what you can do with them.
Yeah, and the technology's not that old. It's like they just started really making them more efficient within the last 7 or 8 years, really.
Yeah, the resin printer, I've got a 4K, but they're coming out with 6 and 8K. I'm thinking about investing in one of those. That's
just amazing that they can make such. Wow, it's amazing how technology evolves.
But like on a resin printer, I can fill the plate up with these, and it won't take no more time. This print time is going to be the same if I print 1 or if I print 10, which is cool about resin printing. I mean, you can put more on a build plate on a FDM printer too, but I like just printing one thing at a time. But I think his monkey's going to be so freaking cool, and I'm going to do him in silver. And of course, I've been keeping all my copper wire stuff I get out of. I'm going to get me a wire stripper and start stripping my wire. But it's just something I do on the side. You gotta stay busy. If not, you sit around and you get old, and that's when your body falls apart.
Yeah, I heard that.
I know what you mean.
Of course, to me, you're only old if you think you're old.
I feel old.
The first week I started my 12-hour shifts to kill me, but now it doesn't bother me. I get up at 4:30 and I'm at work by 4:40.
Wow.
So I get up, get dressed, I'm at work, unlock, get the crane started up, wait for my other guy to come in, and I'm there pretty much 11 hours. I take an hour lunch.
What's crazy is that gorilla. Just looking at the size of that gorilla, it's easily going to take 7 or 8 ounces.
Well, I can print him a lot smaller if I wanted to. I could.
Yeah, but that looks pretty good for the detail and everything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, this little thing, I sent one to Big Red. It's a little bit bigger than this one. I think that's cool. It's a little treasure chest. Dude's got some biceps on him. I think that'd be cool.
Yep.
But now I got some prints off. I might print them tonight. I got off of Etsy. I just want to see what they look like once I do them in the resin printer. The resin printer sometimes has a little bit smell to it, but I don't smell it. But my wife, she complains about it. But like I told her, she got a nose like a hound dog. She can smell a turd 8 miles away. So I just opened the window upstairs and put the fan on. And
went blurry.
Now it's just fun to do. Like the filament for the FDM printers, you can buy at 1 kilo for. Sometimes you get it for $13 a roll.
Yeah, Mrs. Coin Crew, this is Red Light on the far right-hand side there. He's actually a fellow Hoosier, lives in Kokomo, Indiana.
She knows who I am. I always see her all the time. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that masked man?
She's the one that likes to buy all the poured art stuff everywhere.
Hey, Love Button. Good to see you, my dear.
Yeah, y'all stay away from Love Button. She is printing eagles.
Oh. I did get some really cool eagles. Actually, one I sent to Big Red, and he did one of the eagles. But I got some. It's like on a plaque, and the eagle's coming out off the plaque. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna probably.
Wow.
I might do those tonight. I don't know. If not tonight, I'll set up tomorrow to print. My wife works a double shift Saturday, so I got plenty of time to work out here.
Hey, Sterling Campbell, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming by this morning on Stacker's channel. That was pretty cool.
And then Sunday, I got to start another camera job. We did one down in Noblesville. It was 30-some cameras at Bull 32.
Oh, okay.
That's a real nice bowling alley down there.
I haven't been in Noblesville for years.
Well, they make a killing off those games. They got like the real big, huge games and the crane machines. I think they said one Saturday they made $5,000 just off the game machines, just on a Saturday.
Wow.
So they ended up putting a whole bunch more crane machines in, and then they wanted more cameras out. So we went down a couple weeks ago and put 8 more cameras up.
You said Bowl 32 in Noblesville?
Yeah, it's just 7 miles off of 31.
Okay.
So if you're heading north on 31, you take the Noblesville exit. It's just 7 miles off it.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, yeah. Are you mean 31 or 37?
No, it's 31.
Okay.
Of course, if you come into Kokomo, it's 931 and all how they change all that stupid crap. They should have just kept 31 instead of changed it to 931, but you know how that is.
Miss Corn Crew just put a reminder in for Ida tomorrow morning. She's giving lots of stuff away.
Yeah. I'm glad she's doing it in the morning and not at night, because at night I wouldn't be able to show up.
That's going to require me to stay up in the morning.
Yeah, she's early.
I like she does that, because that keeps me occupied in the morning while I'm at work. I put my headphones on.
I can't make it anymore. I actually have to do something in the mornings now. I used to just sit at my desk and be able to watch it, but now I can't.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I always got YouTube going in my crane or something. I just put my headphones on, set my phone up there in my little cup holder, and
I mean, I could do that at work as myself. I mean, I could be on all night long if I wanted to, but I just don't have really that much time, because I drive a desk, but I do so much stuff at the desk. It's hard for me to focus on like YouTube whenever I'm driving the desk. So
yeah, I don't usually, if I'm loading a truck or something other than that, I'm just kind of in my own world, so I don't have to really mess with anybody.
Hey, Richard Metcalf, good to see you. Welcome, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Hope I didn't miss anyone out here. Good to see everyone out here. And 22 people are watching. I don't know how many thumbs ups I have.
All right. Thumbs up. There's 36.
36 thumbs ups and 22 watching. Thanks everyone for coming by, hanging out here for a little bit.
Hey, Richard, I asked you earlier in one of the other shows, are you or family from North Georgia by chance? Like way up North Georgia? I saw something pretty interesting when I was up there the other day. Had same last name.
I don't know what they're talking about, but starting Canvas, I don't want to know what your private shows are regarding. Private showings only. All righty then.
Barbara, I can be hired for private shows only. Wow.
Rocky might want to check that out. He could be in his red robe.
Oh, man. All right.
I need to get with him. He's wanting a new router. I told him I think I got one laying around.
Looking at a wall of computers behind you. You probably have something back there.
You can make one.
Oh, that type of router. I thought you meant a computer router or network router.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, network
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, I thought you were referring to an actual router for woodworking.
No. Actually, that's probably something I might get into, is buy me a CNC machine so I can laser or grade stuff or cut stuff. You can get them
plasma.
Yeah, well, I'll just get a CNC. You can get them for probably less, a couple $100. And they do a good job. I've seen a lot of guys do it.
Yeah, I've been looking into them, but I think I don't understand the programming, so I'm kind of intimidated by get into it because of the programming aspect.
You talking about the lasers or the CNCs?
Either one. I was kind of looking at a laser engraver.
It's not that bad. I mean, there's a lot of people that in the 3D printing community, they'd help you get it going. Like there's a guy out of Las Vegas named Jerry, 3D printing and painting. He does a lot of stuff. He got into the laser here lately.
Oh.
And then there's some of them that hang out with the guys that do the robots off of Star Wars, where you can 3D print all the robots and stuff off that. There's a group that does that.
Huh. I think it'd be interesting to get into.
There's a lot of people out there who'll help you.
Yeah, I need a lot.
I mean, you can get an Ender 3 right now. Well, they got version 2 out now, but just the Ender 3 Pro for, $189,
Yep.
and it's a
they're
it's a decent printer.
not too bad. Doesn't seem like it's just getting to understand all that stuff. I guess is the only hard
I
part.
tell you how I learned all of it mainly is watching YouTube videos when I'm out here working.
Yeah.
That and going to the 3D printing show. They have one out east too in Maryland. I went to one year.
I imagine once you get the basis in place, and once you have some base equipment to start out with, and once you just start playing with it, then your imagination, your creativity takes over, and then that's when it starts becoming fun. Sounds like.
Like a lot of them, you can put a bed level where it levels the bed automatically. If not, that can be an issue for a lot of people. They get frustrated if they can't level the bed. Like my Prush is my most expensive printer. It's $800. But it's got a probe on it where it levels the bed automatically, and you pretty much put it in and hit print, it goes. I mean, it's good quality. It's high quality printer, but it's just what you want to spend. Or they got a Prusa Mini. It's like $350 if you like just printing small stuff. That's a really good printer.
I need to get something to drink, guys. My COVID cough is trying to creep up on me. I'll be right back. All
right.
Well,
yeah, I was looking into them for a while.
Freezing.
Yeah, just get on YouTube and watch some of the 3D printing stuff. There's a lot out there. It's pretty interesting. Get on there one day and look at Midwest Riff Raff show, and it's the 3D printing show up in Goshen.
Oh, all right.
It's the Midwest largest 3D printing show there is, and then there's another one out east. They just started it about 3 years ago.
I bet she is cold. It was supposed to be 24 degrees down here tonight up there where she's at. I bet you it's probably that cold or colder.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly here tonight. That and it was real windy.
Yeah, it was windy.
We had a beautiful day here today. Nice. Didn't even leave the house. Rearranged the house, kind of.
Yesterday is probably going to be our last nice day. So I put all the lawn equipment up, or furniture up.
Yeah, and it ended with a storm front blowing through, and that brought all this cold, I think.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we hit
know it's coming.
73 today, and it's 61 still. At almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I hate about the time change. It's dark when I go to work and dark when I get home.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, I'm just a workaholic, I guess. I just like making money. That's what makes the world go round.
Might as well while you can, right?
Yep. Can't take it with you. So like I told the wife, the bills are paid. Spend what you want. I don't care.
Yep.
Just have that emergency money set back so if something happens, we got it.
Sterling's getting sleet. Here comes the weather.
He can keep that.
I hear you.
Where's that at, Sterling? I don't want that here. I know it was trying the other day. I was taking down Halloween decorations, and I'm getting hit with little frozen balls of rain. I'm like, what the heck's going on? You know? Dang. It's too early for that.
Yeah, Donald's hanging at 77 degrees.
Wow.
Donald got 16 last night. My Lord.
You talking about the weather's coming through?
Yeah, Donald hit 16 degrees and 70 something today and 77. Oh, 77 Monday.
So Sterling's 100 miles south of Mackinac, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Oh, yeah. It's cold up there, I'm sure.
He gets all that lake effect snow.
Yeah, I did the same thing yesterday, Red. I actually spent the evening out on the back porch enjoying the weather because I knew everyone down here
Hagar
is talking that this is going to be the last night, or yesterday was going to be the last nice day for a long time. So they're saying this is pretty much it. Yesterday was pretty much it for.
I think
nice weather
Sunday's
for a while.
Sunday's supposed to be pretty decent. I think.
Love button. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Hey, Hagar, good to see you. Good to see you, Hagar. And Tiny Numismatics, buddy, thank you for hanging out this evening. Good to see you, Tiny. And it was a great time that I had with you and Son of a Silver Stacker this morning, and great show. I do appreciate you guys bringing me on there. That was very nice to have that good conversation with you all this morning.
I found a safe one time to come in work, a little small one. It had a bunch of silver $50 in it.
Really?
Yeah, I still got them. Had a tube of 90%, and then it had some walking liberties in it.
Wow.
Dang. Huh. Was it
I
closed
tell
and
you what,
locked?
though, the metal detector, I haven't found a whole lot, but I donate plasma, and I had to go get something for the protein. I stopped at like a Walgreens and looked down. There's a ring down there, and I kept it for like a month to see if somebody'd claim it, and they never did. And I had it appraised as like $2,400 ring.
Wow.
Nice.
I ended up
Can't
cashing.
complain there.
Yeah, that was a nice find there. I mean, I would have gave it back if somebody said it was theirs or could describe it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's the only right thing to do.
You know what gets me? Is I just don't. You have these people that do metal detecting, and they find all these rings all the time. Like, how many people? How do you lose so many rings? It's
Yeah,
just amazing how you find so many rings out there. I mean, who loses a ring? But it happens.
I probably found more pull tabs than anything else. Some old pop pull tabs or
Mhm.
pull tabs.
Yep.
But I always pick them up. That way I don't find them again. But I didn't go at all this year. I just didn't make time.
The only thing I could figure on the rings is there's just a lot of pissed off people. They just throw the rings, take it off and throw the rings.
Screw you.
hope so.
I'm leaving.
I got one of those pretty high tech detectors. It's all digital. It tells you how deep and what it is. And it's actually a White's, but White's is no longer in business. I think Garrett bought them out. There's a guy at 3D Prints. He has his own metal detecting business up in Wisconsin. He's a certified locksmith, him and his wife, and he's a retired sheriff.
Well, thank you, Tanya, for the offer. If someone could put Tanya Numismatic's channel link into the chat, I would appreciate it. I don't have access to do it right at the moment. And show him some love, and I will absolutely get over to your channel sometime, Tanya, to hang out with you. It'd be my honor.
I always subscribe to everybody. I think I got like 500 something subscribers on YouTube.
I got you beat by twice. I don't know how I keep up, but I do. Barely.
Well, some of mine's 3D printing too. I just do.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like HVAC. I mean, he's got all sorts of connections in the HVAC community. So, hey, BR Williams, good to see you. But yeah, that was pretty cool this morning, and thanks for coming up, Red, and talking about what we can do with this bad boy here.
Oh yeah, I can actually get him. I've got a 3D scanner. I just don't. There's a lot to them 3D scanners.
So
I ended up buying it off a guy from. I met him down there in Westfield. Only paid $50 for. It's like $400 3D scanner.
Wow, good deal.
But there's a guy that's real good with Fusion 360. I know he could design that for me if I have to.
So what do you think? Could we take that and make it almost like an actual round where you actually have design on both sides? Basically, the reverse of this on the opposite side.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Actually, I'd do both. I'd leave it just like that is and make a maker coin out of it with the name and all that, and then do the center separate too. Just so you'd have a maker coin too if you wanted to sand cast your own little maker coin.
Oh, okay, I got you. You're talking about what you're showing.
That's what these are. These are like
red light
maker coins. People design them.
Okay, all right.
That way, you'd have it if you ever decided you really wanted to sand cast the whole coin.
Right.
It'd just be something to do. Or actually, you could make it smaller too if you wanted to. If you didn't want to go that big. I've got some.
This is not that big. I mean, we're only looking at about 2 inches by 1.5 inches.
I've got this really, really small print I printed as a little dog. I can't believe it come out as good as it did for 3D printing it. It's crazy how small it was. That's the only thing bad about 3D printing. It takes so long to print stuff. But it
sounds like it. But if you're looking for detail, it even takes even longer too, right?
Right. It's still fun though. I don't worry about and most of the printers have a shut off, so if something would happen, it'd shut the heat bed off and the thermistor, so you don't have fires.
Hey, Yankee, welcome. Good to see you.
Yankee Stack, and welcome, my friend.
Yeah,
So yeah, everyone, I had since Yankee's out here, I'm going to go ahead and mention it as well. People who have not already done so, check out Son of a Silver Stacker's channel. Also check out Tiny Numismatic's channel. Both of those guys, they interviewed me this morning on Stacker's channel. We had a really good time this morning. I actually didn't get to lay down until about 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock this afternoon. But we had a really good time this morning and good conversation. And so check them out, check out their channels, and check out that show from this morning. Would appreciate it and show your support. So Yankee, I'm thinking about taking this because I got to make sure Yankee's aware of this. I'm thinking about taking this design that you put in here on for the state and for the buffalo, and we're going to make we're looking at maybe doing a channel round or something like that using the inside of the local here. A red light here that's on the channel. He's got also he is a printing 3D printer guru from what I can tell. and likes his pores on top of that. And Silver Predator Casting, who's also a fellow Hoosier, he's offered his services to us to pour as well. So
here you go, Yankee. Here's a 3D print I did of the Predator.
That is so cool.
This actually comes off too. You can print the stand and the detail on it's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I printed that in a yellow filament and then I just primered it.
That's just cool. I mean, how long did that take to print?
Not really that long. I got a Superman inside. I'm resin printing that right now. I got to finish printing his cape, but I've got a lot of the superheroes. I mean, it don't really, a couple hours maybe to print it is all it took.
It just seems like it'd be so much detail. It would take forever to print just one layer, you know?
No, I mean it's basically. I mean, I don't know. One day I'll have to put a video up, or I'll put. I don't do my stuff inside, but I'll get my camera going in there one day and I'll get a print started so you can see it live.
Well,
I don't
pretty
really
cool.
like showing what I got in the house. I just come out here in the garage and get on live. I don't know.
Well, the cool thing is you can just start them and let them go all night while you're sleeping, you know, and you wake up and it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that gumball machine I'm doing for Hideout, I let it go. It printed for 5 hours, 14 minutes, and 23 seconds, I think. It's probably it might be let me grab another one. It might be probably about this tall, like 2 power supplies together. That's about how tall it is.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you put a glass jar on top of it, and then I got to print the knobs and that and stuff. You can put whatever you want in it.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it would be cool, Richard, to see a Hoosier round. That would be cool. And like I said earlier, you know, next month is the 1-year anniversary of the Hoosier Stacker channel, and in February is the anniversary for a Stackers Gathering. So yeah, I'm definitely wanting to do something like that. And you know, if it really takes off, then you know, I might even sell them to people that's interested in having the Hoosier Stacker around. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. I have a feeling I can get a lot of people just within Indiana alone would love to see that channel around. I bet Still would want one.
I'd like one, yeah.
I want one. I want a copper one too.
Oh, you want a copper one?
Your sticker there, maybe we can get lucky and sell it for $3,000 like Silver Dragon did, that promo dragon he did.
No, that was like 3,600, wasn't it?
It might be. I know it was way up there. I was watching.
It was crazy. I don't even know what it was now. It's been a while, but yeah, I think it was like $3,600, $3,700. Crazy.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, I could sandcast, or I could 3D print that what he had, because there's a lot of files of dragons out there.
Yankee's like, do it.
Yeah, do it. Good idea.
Do it and sell it to him.
So yeah, like I said earlier, Red and Silver Predator, I'd love for you guys to get together and make that happen. I think that'd be cool, and just to have 2 fellow Hoosiers working together so close to one another, where you can get together, talk shop, and make it happen. And then of course it'd be for the community, so that'd be pretty cool.
You're gonna have to videotape it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Red said he's got a furnace, and he said he's got some copper, so that may be a good start to try a copper one, you know.
Right, this just little bit. I've got tons of copper. Like I got these big pieces here.
Look at that wall of computers back there.
Now what's the difference in the coppers?
Like right here, some big pieces of copper.
Uh-huh.
That can melt.
Yep.
I think like the electrical wire copper is a little more pure, basically, right? Than
Or this right
plumbing.
here. That's a big piece of copper I could cut in half and melt.
Wow. So I think refrigeration copper is about the cleanest.
Actually, you can get it's called the thicker wire. It's called at work we call it Bear Bright. It's 999. It's pretty pure copper. Your real thick wire. I can get a hold of some of that if I have to. I know a bunch of people work in the HVAC.
You got a guy.
Got a guy.
Everybody's
Actually,
got a guy.
Actually, my brother has his own business doing HVAC down in West Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, you can use that copper HVAC, no problem at all. You know, a lot
Yeah.
of people use old plumbing stuff too. It's just, especially when you get into the older plumbing, you know, that has lead in it or can, right? The old
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to use that, but any of the modern day copper would be just fine, you know, especially if it's just what you're talking about for the HVAC stuff.
I've got a can of brass here. I'm gonna probably do something in brass. I've been saving all my brass because you get those little screws in the bottom of computer cases that you set your motherboard on. Those are solid brass. Or I'll get all the keys out of the cars at work, the junk cars that come in, because them are brass too. All your keys are.
Wow. The hey, Richard Metcalf. Yeah, I actually gave Richard one of my stickers, and he immediately slapped it on his guitar case. That's pretty cool. A lot of people like the design of that sticker. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take all the credit because Yankee's on there, but yeah, there are a lot of people like that design of that sticker. And as Yankee said way back when, less is more sometimes, and definitely is. A lot of people like it, so thank you for. I'm glad to see that you enjoy that sticker there, Richard Metcalf. And hello, Catherine Haskins. Good to see you, my dear. Welcome, and try again. Welcome.
Try again has thrown a question: how can copper be separated from nickel?
There you go.
Getting into some science tonight. Who knows anything about that?
That'd be Scott from Loves YouTube.
Yeah,
Where'd
Scott,
Scott
yeah,
go?
he's out.
There
He's
he
out there.
is.
Here he is. There you go, Scott. There's a question for you.
It was some
Try again.
scary ass chemicals. I guess you want to do that outside.
Yeah, you don't mind that low hanging foam or cloud of green looking smoke. You know.
And probably not on your wooden porch.
That's funny.
At least I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I've watched quite a bit of some of that. People do that, and it can be done. It's very interesting to watch, but I don't think I'd really want to do it. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mateo, man, you're right. Street Tips, he does a lot involving chemicals when it comes to how he does his gold purification or his precious metal purification stuff. Pretty cool how he takes a chemist at heart there and taking chemicals to do what they do to separate metal. Yeah, he's got like the whole shebang going on there with containment and biohazard equipment because of the type of stuff he deals with.
I had him take a Silver Eagle and shoot it with one of those guns we got at work. It tells you what's all in it. It's crazy what's all in the Silver Eagle. It's not pure silver.
No.
They're coming back Tuesday. I think I'm gonna bring a Canadian coin to work and have them shoot it. I'm kind of curious what theirs is.
Yeah, that should be 4 9s, right? So
Yeah.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
like a maple or whatnot, it is, right?
Yep. Yeah, them guns they're like $50,000, so I don't think I'll be buying one of them.
No.
Hey, Nick, thanks for coming by. Have a good evening. Enjoy the hockey game. Thanks for coming by, hang out for a little bit.
I do want to get me a Sigma though.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get one of those myself. I almost did, and then I said, no, I better not. I got too much other stuff I want to buy, and it's just kind of stayed that way at the moment.
My wife told
Yeah.
me I'd be rich if I didn't have her.
Yeah, yeah.
If I decided to acquire one of those devices, it would be for something where I'd be more into full time of collecting and trading and selling. Since I don't do that, I'm not too much worried about that right now. But I know Tupac, Coin Roll Hunter, and William Dangan are looking to start a little bit of auctioning on their show real soon, and they're wanting to acquire a nice Sigma because they don't want to
They got one. They got the Sigma. They got the Sigma Pro they had on there last night. They was talking about.
Did they pick it up? Okay.
They're going to do a review tonight on it.
I think Spectacular gave them a discount code, so they got it for around $2,000. They said.
Yeah, that was the. It's got the probe and everything, so they can actually get a top and bottom analysis of the coin, right? So. Yeah,
they was talking about it last night on their stream.
Oh, that's cool. I know they were looking about doing that because they didn't want to do something, and dupe someone out here in the community that selling them something that they thought was legit but turned out not to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Coin Dude.
John Belay.
Welcome, Coin Dude.
Coin Dude 67, my friend, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. You know what? Let's go do a quick midstream giveaway here. Let me do a wheel names on this one here. Give me just a second. We're gonna do a wheel names on this one. So everyone, go ahead and put something into the chat, and we'll do a wheel names for this standing Liberty quarter 19 something because you can't tell.
I can't believe how expensive that book Cherry Pickers is.
Maybe 1930. I can't tell. Anyway, let's give this away. We're going to do wheel names, and we'll give this quarter away to someone here in just a second, but put something into the chat.
Oh, Donald's trying to suck up. Donald's sucking up. He puts bingo in uppercase. So if he wins, we know it's rigged. There's something going on between the two of you.
Yeah, no kidding. Rigged. Hey, you know what? I forgot to ask earlier. Gypsy Wolves, are you still out here? I gave away this barber dime earlier to Gypsy, but I didn't ask him if he wanted to donate it to the Mega God box. I forgot all about that. The box that's sitting right here in front of me. I forgot to ask if you wanted to donate that. So Gypsy Wolves, if you're still out here, let me know if you want to donate this or you want me to mail it to you. It's up to you. If you donate to the Mega God box, you are then eligible to win the Mega God box.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I was just thinking, 1911 barber.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Apologize for the little bit of coughing here. I'm still getting a little bit of tickle thanks to the bear flu bug that I got a couple weeks back. Medical professionals are saying that I'm going to have to deal with effects of having that. My effect is this tickle in my throat every so often that causes me to stop, get something to drink, get some cough syrup. It's just a little tickle. I'm not symptomatic. It's just a little tickle that from the result of having bear flu. So.
I bet you some corn mash will take care of that.
Corn mash?
Yeah.
And Tiny, we were talking about corn mash on the show this morning. Oh yeah, you were out there. We were talking about corn mash this morning and the stills.
Yeah.
He was like, he was talking about the way they designed the stills and everything. He made it sound like he was like in a utopia. It's so perfect, and the coils of the copper are so perfect, and everything's so nice and shiny. I'm like, man, do you need some time alone?
Barbara loves little tickles.
Little tickles,
not big tickles. Little tickles.
Little tickles. But yeah, that was pretty cool this morning. I don't know how we even started talking about stills, but we just started talking about corn mash and then stills. Yeah, it was just one of those conversations. We just had that type of conversation where we just started talking about anything, really.
Just went. Yeah, we got a little bit of moonshine in our family history. My uncle used to run it. It was probably a 30-mile run down to a small town, and would deliver it to the sheriff
Here's your evidence, sir.
Yeah, and the sheriff was the sheriff. He owned the oil. This was way back in, I say way back, 50s, I guess. He owned the oil station. He owned the liquid petroleum company. So he kind of had the whole town wrapped up between the moonshine and keeping them warm. You either use coal or oil or LP to keep your house warm back then. There wasn't no natural gas running through this town.
Mm-hmm.
So, said my uncle used to run it. Run it.
I want to go ahead and cap one's names if you haven't already put something into the chat. Capture the names right now.
That was
Maybe.
Gwinnett County, love button. Gwinnett.
Gwinnett. Starts with a W, but sounds like a G.
Well, it is, yeah. Gwinnett. Gwinnett. Gwinnett.
Gwinnett. Okay, gotcha. Oh, why are you being difficult? Participants. I am capturing the participants right now. Maybe. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whenever I pick up Will's name or Will names, it gets really slow. Let me minimize that for a second. All right. All right. Capturing the names right now. Onto the wheel here. Hopefully, there we go.
Hey, Ronald Lutz, good to see you.
And we're going to shuffle a couple of times, and we're going to spin right now.
Is it just me, or is that blurry? People on the chat, if you're on a monitor, is that blurry?
A little blurry.
It comes and goes too. I noticed that when I was watching the replay. It comes and goes. It's almost like it's trying to adjust the resolution on the fly.
I keep
makes things
refreshing.
fuzzy. Up, Coin Dude 67 got this Standing Liberty order.
Congratulations! Yay!
Congrats,
Coin Dude. That's
Congratulations, Coin Dude. So now the question becomes: do you want this Standing Liberty 19? I think it's a 1930. Can't tell. You can't really tell the year on it. But do you want this 1930, or do you want to donate it to the Mega Gaw? Put into the chat on what you want to do.
So we got what now? We got End of Stream, and we got the Mega Gaw, and we can mail. Is that what we're
not doing the Mega Gaw tonight. No.
No. But options. Didn't we have a End of
Put
Stream?
it in.
Put it in. Put it in the hole.
Put it in. I can do that.
Hoosier, I thought of you the other day.
I'm sorry.
I'm a smoker. Forgive me. But anyway, we decided I'm spending way too much, or the prices have gone up, or actually the dollar ain't worth crap no more, so it's costing me a lot.
We all know that.
Went to a tobacco cigar shop, bought me a machine, really nice machine. I can kick out cigarettes real quick now for real cheap. Anyway, that's not why I brought this up. Cigar boxes, giving them away.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful ones. It's like my wife, I'm picking 4, 5, 6 of them up. My wife's going, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He said, "Take them all and come by anytime and get more. I can't get rid of them fast enough."
You know, I never did get with my my cigar shop here in town. I need to do that still.
Yep.
Yeah, Steele and I were talking about that this past weekend while you were out fishing.
Cooking steaks.
And we were talking about, local cigar shops that would be willing to sell those cigar boxes, because for the Mega Gaw, I mean, I got this cigar box right here for the Mega Gaw, and not only does the person who wins the Mega Gaw get the contents of the Mega Gaw, which CoinDude 67, here's your donation, and that makes you eligible to play the Mega Gaw. Once we figure out how we're going to play it. Thank you, CoinDude. Once we figure out how we're going to play it, we'll let everyone know. But anyone who donates to the Mega Gaw box is eligible to play, or eligible to win the Mega Gaw. So, like Steel River donated his 1 gram Geiger. Here's that a donation from Coin Dude. Don in Mexico's won 3 times, and including one time with Love Button, who donated to Donald, and Donald then donated to the Mega Gall. JM's won a couple of times. Richard Metcalf donated this Silver Eagle, the Silver Maple. So Richard won this during bingo last bingo show night.
That's nice.
And he donated that Maple Leaf. Shay McGravy donated this 40%er Kennedy. And Heather's donated a couple of Mercs, and Scott Loves YouTube's donated a 1 ounce copper bar, and as well as Don in New Mexico donated a copper bar as well. So we are actually creating this Mega God box. So not only does a person win the contents, they also win the box.
That's like a stacker sampler box.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a piece of bullion. It has a piece of Geiger. It has a couple pieces of copper. So, and there's plenty of room left. There's plenty of room left here to put all sorts of more stuff in here. So basically, how we fill this box is, people that win on either a Stackers Gathering or during Silver Stacker Bingo, anyone that wins has the option to donate into this box. And of course, if you donate, you're eligible to win the box. So additionally to that, so you have the winners of during the shows, but also if there's anyone that wants to donate separately, are more than welcome to donate shinies. Ship them down to me. I'll add them to the box. If you'd rather just send me some donations, I can take the funds that you donate and I will turn it into shinies, and I'll throw those shinies into the box.
Yeah, he has a way of doing that, Terry. I'm more of a hoarder, so I encourage to get it mailed out.
So yeah, this is coming. Like I said, we know who's going to be eligible to win the Mega God box now. We just got to figure out how we're going to give it away, or how we're going to give it. We just don't know how we're going to do that quite yet.
Did you see what Terry said?
Or win for that matter. What's that?
If you keep the Gall prize and don't donate it, Hoosier will make you feel guilty. Which is why I'm always saying, I'll take that. Mail it to me. Man, you got to keep that one.
Yeah.
So I want it shipped out, and Hoosier wants to build the box.
Scott Loves YouTube. Pamper the box.
That's it.
Pamper. So yeah,
that's gonna be awesome.
So this is one event. Of course, we have a Stackers Gathering, and we have Silver Stacker Bingo now. This is another event, sort of can be tied into one of those, into the bingo night, or we could do this completely separate. We're looking at another opportunity. We're actually looking at putting another game night together involving cards. So we're looking at doing that as well. We gotta sit down and do some dry runs of that, because figure out all the bugs there. So we got that going on, and yep, we are filling this box. Love Button.
Fill the box.
Fill the box, not fill the board. Fill the box.
Got to spin your balls though. Balls have to be spun to fill the box.
Cool, Skippy.
When's
Yep.
that coming up?
Cool, Skippy. I don't know. December 4th.
That's 3 Saturdays from now.
Is it 3? Yeah.
3 more Saturdays from now to the next bingo night.
Yep. So we're going to be doing each Saturday until bingo night. We're going to do bingo player roundup. So every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do the actual roundup. I'm going to go live for about an hour or so to collect anyone who wants to sign up to play bingo, because we learned a long time ago, don't do it during the actual game night. It takes too long.
Oh, explain that to all the, I'll call them gray people, all the new people.
You go ahead.
Okay. We can tell if you have been signed up because you don't have a wrench.
That's right.
And that's how we know who has decided to play and who has not. There's only been 1 or 2 that has decided not to.
So Skippy, Sterling, who else was out here? Mike Carney.
Mike, Chad.
Biscano, which he knows about.
Ronald.
Yeah. So we're tracking people's, that come
We're
on to the
tracking
show,
you.
We're tracking you.
You're being tracked.
Don't mind the black van without the windows outside your house. But we're basically, as people come onto the show doesn't have a wrench, we're actually, we ask, during roundup, if you guys want to sign up, then we'll give you some numbers, and then we make you blue, and then
we know
you're all set. You're all set.
So we learned a long time ago that we do not want to be doing this on game night. So Saturday, Hoosier pops in for a little while, and just
Terry.
You can
Be
either
nice, Terry.
you can either pick your own numbers. We can draw your own numbers. Doesn't matter. But you do need to write them down and keep them in a very sacred place, because you will need them come bingo night.
So come by this coming Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll do the Silver Sacre Bingo Roundup. If you want to sign up, you come in. Say you want to sign up, we will either you give us the 10 numbers, or we'll give you the 10 numbers, because I can run a number generator that fills up the numbers. Then you just write down your numbers, and then you come back on December 4th and play.
Hey, Strongman, welcome. Good to see you.
Like Strongman, for example, hasn't signed up to play bingo yet. So if Strongman wants to sign up to play bingo, he's going to have to come by this coming Saturday, 7 p.m. to sign up. Now, during the actual game night, we do offer a 15-minute window after the second game, in case there are people that aren't sure they want to play, or they don't understand how the game is played. They can watch a couple of games, and then if they're interested at that time, they can sign up during that 15-minute window.
Yeah, let's say, oh yeah, that's easy. I'm gonna sign up.
Yep, and it's free to sign up, free shinies, free shipping. All you got to do is show up and hit the like button. You got to hit the like button, the thumbs up button.
Hey, Gypsy Wolves, I didn't see. Did you say yay or nay on donating this to the Mega God box? I didn't see if you responded. I didn't see it. Let me know. Tag me so I don't miss you. Let me know if you want me to send this to, or if you want to donate it to the Mega God. I forgot to ask you earlier, so we always ask, and I forgot to do that, so my apologies. So let me know if you want this, or if you want to donate it. And like I said, whoever donates to the box, either through games that we do on both shows, or your own separate donations, either shinies or cash, it goes into the box, and then you're eligible to win the box.
You'll pay with your soul.
HVAC will hunt you down and find you if you don't hit the thumbs up.
That's right. That is your entry fee to the show. And nobody knows if you hit it or not. So it's kind of like sneaking into the movies when you're a teenager. They really don't know.
No one did that when they were
No. Or stay for the other show, or
So Gypsy Wolves, let me know on what you want to do with this before we sign off this evening. So we got about another 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, and we're going to call it.
Yeah. Oh, and on Saturdays, if you come in and get registered, it's really not a full show like we're doing tonight. Just kind of a come in and hang out kind of thing, because Saturday's a very, very busy night. We're not trying to steal away from any of the other Saturday night shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're not stepping on anybody's foot. So just come in, take 5 minutes to put your numbers in. Whether you pick your own numbers or we draw them, it doesn't matter. But we'll put you on the spreadsheet, and we will turn you blue. And then you can start. Well, we won't tell you what you can do if you're blue.
So yeah, it's definitely. I think we've gotten pretty good about how we do the show. And the individual bingo games take about 20 minutes, and we have learned that just because you're playing just for 3 numbers or 3 positions doesn't mean that game's going to be shorter than a 5 position game. And then on the complete opposite side, we did a 10 number game that actually was faster than the 5 number game last game night, which was crazy.
And this is not a computer generated bingo game like some of the other channels do. This is We got a cage with balls, and we
I got balls.
spin our little balls all night long.
I got balls. I have a cage and I have balls. Old school.
Gray balls. Old
Now-
gray balls.
Now the
Good
number.
night, B
by the-
Square.
Hey, B Square. Hi, buddy. Didn't see you come in. Good night. So,
All right.
real quick.
See you, B Square.
Real quick, HVAC. Is this too loud now?
It's still pretty loud, yeah.
Okay, well, I won't
Yeah.
do that.
I'm on YouTube,
Okay.
so it's still.
So yeah, but this is how we play the game now. We generate the numbers through a random number generator, but the actual game is actually used. We actually use a cage with 75 balls in it. That's how we play it.
Yep.
Good
And I
old
make
fun
room
way,
to-
right?
That's right.
Yes, love button. We use balls.
We have balls.
Old balls. We use old balls.
Old gray balls.
Old gray balls. With little
Not
bitty
to be
numbers on them.
Not to be mistaken for blue balls. Blue balls is a bad thing. Go see a medical professional and get blue balls.
Oh, wow.
The balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. Who knows that song? I know that song. You know, he was referring to a ballroom event. Just so everyone is clear, he wasn't referring to anything, any innuendos there. He was referring to an actual ballroom. Just so everyone's clear on that song. My balls are always dancing to the left and to the now.
Wow.
The ballroom, the ballroom.
Do you always spin your balls before you fill the box? Well,
Wearing those things out.
why not? Why not?
Wearing
What's
them
that?
out.
Do you always
they get-
spin your balls before you fill the box? Yes.
Sure.
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 Every chance he gets.
That's right, Barbara. Nothing wrong
numbers
with a
are
little attitude.
The numbers are getting worn, that's for sure. I might have to pick up some more balls here soon.
Heavy ones, little ones, light ones, blue ones, some blue
I
ones.
can. I'm hoping I can find some colored balls.
Don't get blue ones.
We don't want
Donald
blue
will have a
balls.
field day if you got blue balls.
Who's your guys' blue balls? HFX got blue balls. Stillburner's got blue balls. We all have blue balls.
That'd be
Balls
the
of
only
fire,
thing in the
right?
chat.
Balls of fury.
Oh, Terry, Barbara, all that's all we'd see in the chat.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, but it's always fun. Always fun to do that. I'm turning down the music. I didn't know it was too loud there. I turned it down just a
I think it's better now.
smidge. All right. So yeah, everyone that's not signed up, come by on Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern for the Roundup show. And like I said, we do that every Saturday until the actual game night, which is December 4th. And then in the meantime, we do this a Stackers Gathering every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So you're all more than welcome to come by and hang out and come up on the panel. Always a good time. And then we get someone that is like all fixated on his stack of computers on behind him there. That's pretty cool how a red light there has got all that stuff that he gets to tear through. That's gotta be red light. That's gotta be somewhat you got people that pour and they feel it's all soothing and comforting and mesmerizing. Do you get the same effect when you're tearing down a computer or a red light?
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Sometimes it'll make me mad, and I got a brass hammer I'll take to it. And then if that don't work, I get the grinder out.
There you go.
Like this laptop here is starting to make me mad. It's not coming apart like I want it to. I'm trying to get
Do
the
you,
motherboard
do you,
out.
do you ever throw something across the room? Just
Oh yeah,
pick it-
I throw the tire on the floor to bust it out if it won't come apart.
Better than a hammer.
And I learned to wear gloves because if not, you cut your hands up.
I imagine.
I tell you what, those cases they're very sharp. Their edges are very sharp.
So Rocky Mountain said he tried milling that, but it wasn't cooperative. What kind of problems you have there, Rocky Mountain?
Terry.
Was you on your phone or a computer?
Yes,
Red Light,
dropped
do you
away.
have a YouTube channel? put anything on there?
I don't put nothing on it. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't put nothing on it.
No. Okay.
I couldn't tell you how many subscribers there are. I know there's some on there, but I don't put nothing on it. I've had it ever since I've done the 3D printing.
There should be a theme song for Bingo. B-I-N-G-O, and Bingo was his name-o. All right, what are you doing, Hoosier? You pushing buttons.
I am muted. Helps to be not muted.
They muted
I will-
everything.
Did I?
Yep.
On the
Pretty
YouTube?
good.
Oh,
Yeah, the volume went like way down.
sounds like Rocky Mountain was having the same problems on his phone with Melon as I was. I wasn't able to do it either on my phone, Rocky. I had to, I don't have any problems on the
Well,
computer. but
we
the
lost
phone
Red
some
for a
reason.
second too. I'm not sure what happened
I
there.
think I hit the mouse with the laptop here, and it knocked me completely out.
Hit it with your brass hammer.
No, I didn't take that much. But actually, I thought I was saving some of the cameras off the newer laptops because you can wire them up through a USB and you can get little security cameras out of them if you want. So some of the newer cameras I'll save, but not very many because I have too much stuff laying around. If a hard drive's not bigger than 2 gig, I don't save it, and it has to be at least 8 gigs of RAM or bigger. I don't save it.
There's Red
Does-
Light's link, Silver Predator, if you need to get in touch with him or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Red Light's got all sorts of times. He should have all sorts of stuff in YouTube on his YouTube channel. He got all sorts of time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't have time really to do YouTube channel.
I'm kidding.
Working 3 jobs just takes a lot of my time.
You know, you're talking about that. I know people in Hawaii that actually have 2 or 3 jobs because that's the only way they can afford to live over there. It's like, why would you work yourself to death if you can't enjoy living in paradise? Come on. I know people that do that. They work 2 or 3 jobs because that's what they have to do in order to afford to live out there.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I probably wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't work so much. I mean, between working and hobbies. Now we got grandkids, so that takes up a lot of time too.
Yeah, they will.
But it's all about the grandkids now. That's why I told our kids.
How old are they?
We have 2 that's 4 and 1 that's 8 months.
Oh, 2 that's 4. Twins?
No, our
No.
daughter has a 4-year-old and our son has a 4-year-old.
Well, they're getting old enough to where you can give them a screwdriver and they can help
I already
take
told
some of
him
them computers apart.
That's already told him if he wants to learn, I'll let him take over the business when I decide to call it quits.
There you go.
My
Terry's
wife said
giving.
she'll just give it all away. I said, don't you dare give it away. I said, you call one of the boys over and they'll figure out how to get rid of it. And have an auction. Don't give nothing away. Just because I have so much stuff.
Terry, why are you recommending the deletion of Rocky's channel? It's for the best. Do us all for no, don't do that. That's during the show this morning we were talking about that. This community, and Tiny's like he doesn't like calling it community, but he calls it more of a family because if you think about it, we do have a lot of family ties on how we relate to each other. Like Terry's always picking on someone, and we're always picking on Terry. And Donald's always wanting to spin my balls, and Love's just calls me "Who's your daddy" all the time, and it's just a family thing, right? And it has evolved beyond community if you think about it from that perspective. It is more of a family, and we might get in here and we might bicker amongst each other, but if someone from the outside comes in, we all turn on that person or that entity and go after them. So. But yeah, it's just amazing how this, we do come together. We have so many different walks of life coming in here. I'm in IT, got HVAC is exactly what he is. He's an HVAC, you know, he's a residential HVAC technician. Then you got steel rear that's into more of the commercial side of the, sort of in the same area, so same area or same field as HVAC. Yeah. And then you got red light that does a little bit of everything.
We're a cult, Terry says.
We're
it's a damn cult.
That's right. It's just amazing, you know. We've got so many different walks of life and just come together for a little bit, and just hang out. It's always great to, you know. And so if when Terry's picking on someone, we're like, be nice, Terry.
My wife tells me I should be an IT person because I like electronics and stuff. I still have my original Commodore 64, the 128,
wow.
and the SX64.
Oh, jeez. Those are bank. Those 64s were going for about $200 or $300 at one time, not too long ago.
I've got the portable one, the SX64.
Oh, that's probably even more rare.
And then I've got like all the cartridges like Snapshot, Fast Load, Ice Pick. I got all that stuff too.
Wow.
Actually, there's a guy in Indy. I got all the stuff from. We had every single game ever made for the Commodore 64.
Yes, you are, Terry.
Hey, Predator, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming by. And please get with the red light here, and guys can talk shop and see what you guys can come up with for the channel round for this show. I would appreciate it.
I tell you something I wish I wouldn't have got rid of is I gave it to a guy I went to school with. I had a Lieutenant Colonel hard drive, which is only 40 gig, but it was like $700 back then. It's for the Commodore. You run a BBS off of it. That thing.
BBS, what's that?
Yeah, some people don't know. It's like kids.
What is it? Okay, I got to ask a question in the chat. Everyone out here in chat, who doesn't know what BBS stands for? Put a 1 in chat if you don't know what BBS is.
Barbara, you have my permission.
Donald says he's the crazy uncle. You talking about the one on Christmas Lampoon Christmas Vacation there, Donald? That's what I was thinking.
Where's the hat with the ear flaps?
You remember the program for the Commodore? It's called Collar 64. Is that?
I don't remember. I don't remember that one. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've actually got that one. One time when I used to have the dial-up modem, I was downloading stuff off there, and I had a phone bill one time for $700.
Okay, Love Button and Scott does not know what we're referring to when we're referring to BBS red light. We're old.
I guess we're old then.
We're old.
Of course.
BBS was the predecessor to the internet, I guess is the best way to explain it. You used to dial up on back in those days, a 9600 baud modem, and you would dial up into a bulletin board system, BBS, and so various people would have these individual, completely separate from one another bulletin boards where, you know, people would just get together and they share the information and stuff, and they was completely air gapped from anything else in the world. And so you would have bulletin boards all over the world where you would just dial in, and that was the predecessor to the internet. That's probably how the internet got founded. Was, you know, they wanted to do something like a worldwide bulletin board system. I think that's where the internet came from.
I just think it's amazing to talk to people all around the world on the internet.
It's crazy.
I thought it was cool when it first came out. I've got all the software from a guy that ran a bulletin board up in Michigan. I don't remember the name of his board, but I've got all his floppy drives still.
I ran a board for about 6 months and I got tired of it and I turned it off because all I had was like a 24-hour baud modem. It's like no one was wanting to stick around and wait for that.
Oh yeah, it took forever to download stuff with that. But
oh yeah.
Just like kids these days, they wouldn't know what to do if they had to go to a payphone.
I don't even know what a payphone is.
What is a payphone?
When it started Oregon Trail or something back in.
Yeah.
Really.
or they have a rotary phone where they know how to use a rotary phone.
Me and my wife went to a flea market yesterday and she says, "Oh, look at that old vintage phone." I said, "It's got push buttons on it." I mean, it really looked antique. I mean, it was like copperish and maybe had some ivory on it. I mean, really, really cool looking, but it was push button. It's like not vintage. Sorry.
That's
Keep
old,
going.
Really? Yeah. I used to dial the note. I used to, just because I was a geek back in the day, I used to use the hook switch on the rotary phone to dial the numbers. That's basically what the rotary does. It does a quick disconnect, and the phone systems listen for those clicks, those quick connects and disconnects to determine the number that you're wanting to dial. So I actually used to use the hook switch and dial the number. So I would hit like if the number was like a 4, I would hit the hook switch 4 times. So tap, 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 tap.
Well, you probably remember the old
And then
party
wait a
lines
second.
then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
party
hearing
lines.
some pretty interesting conversations on that party line too.
You're older, so you probably you remember the hard drives. It's the old Seagate model ST4038.
I don't know the exact models, but oh man, yeah, I recognize that size though.
Yeah, that's a big hard drive right there.
And that's probably only like 2 meg
Yeah.
or
Here's
2 or 4
here's
meg.
an old style floppy drive. I mean, a CD-ROM drive. It's pretty skinny. Usually you don't see them this skinny, but it's an older
No.
one.
Yeah.
It might have the date on it when they manufactured this.
Yeah.
95.
Ooh.
1995 is when they done that.
Newest technology.
That's what,
Yeah.
out of a HP?
Um,
Looks like when I had my HP.
no, it's tech is what it says on it.
Oh.
It's a class 1 laser. I've actually took some of the newer CD-ROM drives, and there's a kid out of Illinois. I gave him the lasers out of it, and he took those and then made a 3D printer out of those.
Oh wow.
It's pretty cool. He's a real smart kid. He's only like 13. It's amazing what that kid could do.
That's a whole different way of thinking right there.
So yeah, I remember the party lines, but I do not remember the days where you only had to dial 4 numbers. Back in the day, because there was a city south of where I used to live called Clay City, Indiana, that had the old system up till only about 20 years ago.
Wow.
And the old system was because it was such a small isolated town, they kept their phone system and all they had was 4 digits on their phone numbers.
I remember back in the day when I used to program the satellite cards, like Dish Network and DirecTV, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we used to have these codes where you could get them off sites, and you could call anywhere in the world for free at a payphone. If you heard that baud, like when you're pick up on a modem, if you heard that, you knew it's time to hang up and get the heck out of there because they was tracing the call.
What you got there? HVAC?
That's called coffee break.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Time for a refill.
I'll be right back.
Time for a refill. Well, yeah.
Mayberry, huh, Terry?
Well,
Hey, we do have a
City-
Mayberry here in Indiana.
Yeah, there is. Clay City, Indiana was basically a Mayberry. In fact, they had the old-fashioned Mayberry style cars as a tourist
that
thing.
does. Forgot my coffee cup.
It helps to have that.
We bought our dog out of Claypool, Indiana, which is up north.
Claypool?
Yeah, Claypool. It's up north of Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay.
It's up close to Rochester.
I know where Rochester is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too far from there.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah,
had
they-
in Mayberry, Indiana, had that Mayberry police car, just like the TV show had, and it's out in front all the time. And I think that thing got hit a couple of years back. Somebody ran into the back.
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been there since, see if it's still there or not, but that was cool. Always drive by through there, you know.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the. Where is Mayberry? I don't remember exactly. I'll have to look it up, but I remember seeing news articles in the newspaper back when newspaper was actually made out of paper.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there. I can't remember where it's at.
They used to
Western
talk
South?
about. They used to talk about Mayberry, Indiana, all the time.
Paper's not even worth buying anymore. Newspaper.
Hey, good night, Civil Everly. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Yeah, Silver Loving Lou is also a Hoosier. He actually lives east of Indy, so all
I used
sorts of
to-
good people out there
I
everywhere.
used to deliver the newspaper up in Huntington when I lived in Gas City. I had like 5 paper routes.
Mm-hmm.
I used
Yeah.
to deliver over in Huntington.
Well, it looks
How long
like
ago?
it's
How long ago
southwest.
was that red light?
Oh, that's been probably over 10 years ago.
I remember because I remember delivering newspapers back in the early '80s, and back in those days, and that's something that you and still can probably easily relate. we don't have the cold weather like we used to. I distinctly remember delivering newspapers when it was 20 below every single year. You don't see it. You don't see that anymore. You don't see that type of temperature anymore. It seems like.
I lived out in the country when we had the blizzard back in '78. That's real bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't very old, but I remember it. We had a Salvation Army tank. They had to bring us food and our neighbors because you weren't getting out for a while.
See, I don't remember much about the blizzard except that we couldn't leave the house. So I'm guessing that we were basically trapped from the snow. I guess. I remember not being able to leave the house. It's about the only thing I can remember about the blizzard. I remember seeing
baby.
I can still remember seeing a picture in the newspaper. Snow was so high that they built a trough to allow down to the road, and you had like 6 foot high snowbanks on either side of the, and you see a vehicle driving inside this trough with snow that's taller than the vehicles.
Oh yeah, you drive down the road, it was as high as your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
I do remember that picture, but I don't remember anything about the '78 blizzard. I would have only been like 7 or 8 years old at the time, so I was a young.
We had a 17-foot snowdrift right in the middle of our driveway, all the way to the back door, and my mom told my brother not to go out there on it, and sure enough, he did.
Of course. Yep.
Yeah, that was fun back then. I remember it, but.
Yeah, who else out here remembers the blizzard of '78? Because I don't know how widespread it was, but I know Indiana got hit pretty hard on. But I don't know if we were the bulk, if we had the bulk of the storm, or if it was worse further north or south. But
we lived just on the outskirts of Van Buren, which is outside of Marion.
Okay, yeah.
Because they have the Van Buren Popcorn Festival every year. Weaver Popcorn was there. Is where they're at. It's not as big as it used to be back in the day.
Yep, Barbara was stuck in the past.
Hey, it's always good to talk about the past sometimes.
Yep.
As long as it's good.
Sure seems a lot better than today.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to say still. It's a whole hell lot better than talking about today or the future, the way things are going.
Yeah, that ain't good. I feel bad for kids these days. I wouldn't want to raise a kid these days.
I am back.
Terry saying nice says, Hoosier, I had to walk 7 miles in the snow with one shoe just to get to school.
You had a shoe? Wow.
Wow, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you had a shoe, Terry.
I only had one sock.
Gilbert Rogers. Snow here never gets over 45 feet. Drifts.
All right, you guys, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go in and get a shower and go get some food for the wife when she gets home. So
cool. Hey, Red Light. Hey, thank you for coming up, buddy. And you're always invited to come up anytime we're here.
Very interesting information.
I'll work on that file for you. Or
I'll cool.
Check my email later.
And yeah, if you could, reach out to Predator Casting as well, and because I did, he did bring his, he did offer his service to me. So if you guys can work together and make it happen, that'd be cool. Just let us know the details.
I did.
Of course, compensation too if you need it.
No, I don't care. I like helping people out. As long as I just don't like people take advantage of stuff. I mean, I like to help anybody out I can help out, just as long as I know they're not scamming you or.
No, exactly. Right.
I met some people in the 3D printing world like that. They'd be scamming people and they send them tons of money and then they turn around and donate money to channels. I'm thinking, if you're struggling, why are you donating money? I mean, I don't like people like that, but I enjoy helping people out. Well,
unfortunately, you're always going to have that no matter what community you're in, no matter what specialty you're in, you're always going to have that group or that person or that also those fine few bad apples you have to pick out of the bushel and throw away. Like I said this morning, so. That's just how
I
it is.
3D printed a plumber stacker, a bunch of plumbers, and I'm getting ready to 3D or do a wall urinal for him. He wants us doing sandcasted wall urinal.
Did you make that little toilet for him?
Yeah, that little big toilet.
Oh, was that your craft? Cool.
Yeah, I sent him to him, and then I printed a bunch of plumbers. I did like 100% all the way down to 5%. I mean, the 5% was so friggin' tiny. It was he probably didn't even see it in the bag because it's so small, but I just thought it was cool.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I've been busting him for a long time. My wife wants that toilet. My wife wants it. My wife, he says, nope, not for sale. Can't do it. It's like, well, give me one. It's like, nope, there is no more.
Next time I get on here,
so now I know.
I print these things and I give them to I only give them to people that's got a sense of humor, but I get those little medicine bottles like for your pills. and then I'll 3D
Right.
print a stool, and I'll tell everybody it's a stool sample. I'm gonna send one to Ida when I send her that gumball machine. And then she done that Secret Santa. I got one. I'm gonna send one to them and tell them it's their own personal stool sample. And some people don't take stuff serious, but I just thought it was funny.
So what you would do is you would want to make the stool out of a little bit of copper with something to make it a little bit darker to represent. We'll make it look brown. Put something there, make it look a little brown, and just pour a little stool. Pour something that looks like a stool.
I'll give them out, and I'll be like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's a stool sample." And then they realize what it is. Start cracking up. I gave it to the lady that cleans my teeth, and she just thought it was funny as could be. That was the talk of the dentist office that day.
Oh yeah.
But no, I enjoy doing stuff for people. I'm the type that I don't like to ask for nothing though, because I don't know. I've never really asked people for stuff. I do it without, or I'll wait until I can do it myself.
Mm.
But that's just the way I've been. I'm kind of old fashioned.
Well, thank you very much for offering that. That's pretty cool, and it'd be interesting to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, shoot me an email and I'll with your address. I'll send you some stuff for your little gall box there too.
Cool, I can do that. Thank you.
Yeah, I got a bunch. We have a We Care auction here every year. It helps a lot of the families that don't have it. It's a weekend auction. They did the trees. You decorate a tree and had them out the mall for 2 weeks, and they sold them last Sunday. And just the trees alone, they raised $100,000.
Wow, nice.
Wow. And then they do a 1 ounce silver coin. I got from 2013 to present, and I got to get last year's and this year's still, but I'll send one of those in there. But they end up raising almost $500,000 in just a weekend auction.
Wow, that's amazing.
If you look it up, it's December 3rd and 4th. If you look up We Care, like Google it, you'll see it. It's live it's through WWKI is the radio station, but they have a live auction on TV too. But it's huge. It's crazy that they raise that much money in a short amount of time.
That is amazing. Generosity is just
especially
unbelievable.
For just a small town. I mean, it's not real small.
Exactly.
It's not that.
Yeah,
big
but
either.
I mean, just to be able to pull that much together in such a small community is just amazing.
I think they said one of the trees sold for $16,000.
Wow.
The tree that the guy I get on my computer scrap, he does one, and I donated a 3D printer to him, a brand new one, and he ended up getting $3,000 out of that tree. I thought it was kind of cool.
Well, Red Light, thanks for coming by, buddy. It's been a pleasure. You're more than welcome to come up anytime.
All right, you guys have a good night. Take care.
All right, you be good. Appreciate it.
Yep, you're welcome.
Red light.
I'll reach out to you, buddy. Thanks.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, take care.
Bye. Bye.
Pretty cool with Red Light to do that.
Yeah.
I'm
very
so
generous.
I'm so curious to see what they can come up with this guy. Both the front and the back.
If you've got the artwork on the CD or whatever, if you can send them the artwork, I'm sure they can just put that in there and it'll turn it to 3D, and that thing just starts squirting the resin out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. That easy, right?
Yeah, he made it sound like
it is to him.
Yeah. He made it sound like this would be very easy peasy to make.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to it. I hope that him and the Silver Predator casting can get together and make it happen, because it's really cool to see people that do what they do with pouring like that, being so close to one another, they can actually get together offline and just have a good time, just hanging out, talking shop, and just I love being able to bring people together like that.
Well, I've got my buddy that will do some casting. He's a jeweler.
Okay.
And he does casting. So if I can get whatever the resin sampled, and I go hang. Actually, that's where I'm going tomorrow night, up to that guy's cabin. Hang out with him for the night or the weekend.
Go fishing again?
I don't have a license. I would.
You don't need a license. You don't need a license. You don't need a license. Just don't get caught.
Just don't get caught. That's right.
Is it on private property?
It is, but it is in the Georgia National Forest, U.S. Forest.
Just don't mind the truck it's driving around looking with a spotlight watching stuff.
Oh, no, this thing's a mile and a half off the road. He's like way back.
Just tell me, gotta eat.
I probably do some panning. Oh, they eat. These guys eat. Oh my God, they fire up the smoker and they don't turn it off for 3 days.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain Bear.
Always
We were talking about a place up in northern Indiana that was doing a charity event, and the little community. One of the things that they got was in a donation. Someone had a tree. They sold a tree for $16,000 as a charity event. So pretty cool.
See you, Viscondo.
Good night, Viscondo. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. And Love Bun's wore out from all that just now. She's exhausted from listening to all that. Well, I'm glad we wore you out, Love Button.
You've missed that. They've been doing the blow up doll thing. I mean, they have really taken this chat some interesting directions.
I saw the blow up doll thing. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to ignore because I don't know what they're talking about. I want to get in the middle of that conversation.
Well, that's
all I saw was doll and all I saw was the word blow up doll and Sal, and that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, and then Sal blew it. So we'll just
never boring, is it?
Love Button, we wore Love Button now. As you know what, Love, as long as you're satisfied, that's what matters to me.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
And Terry, you got to put another video out for us, please, ma'am. I've been waiting. Yeah, you didn't see her video?
I think Sal was actually a little jealous because she put something out without telling him.
Yeah, I mean she's got lots of views, boatload.
I'm trying not to cough on the. I'm trying to mute when I can, Barbara. I'm sorry if that was bothering you guys. I'm trying not to cough.
Yeah, y'all need to go and subscribe to Terry.
Yep. She doesn't have anything on the channel.
Hit the notification bell.
She's got like 200 subscribers, I believe. She doesn't have anything on the channel itself.
What, a 19-second video.
300 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah. $2.99.
300. That's more than I've got. And I've been up for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Well, you're just not as pretty as Terry.
Exactly.
Or actually not as devious, I should say, as Terry.
Is secretive.
She's got her ways that mesmerizes the audience. Love you, Terry.
She's gonna haunt you in your dreams tonight.
I work tonight. How am I going to do that?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm back on the night shift. We start back up Monday, so I'm back on the night shift for a while. Speaking of the show, real quick, I just thought about that. Are we going to do a Stackers Gathering next Thursday on Thanksgiving evening? Or are we going to call it? Or are we going to bag it? What do you guys want to do?
I'll probably... I don't know if I'll be back by 6.
Okay. How about you, Still?
I don't have a problem with it at all.
Okay. I mean, I don't have anything planned for that evening. I mean, I can't really say that.
You better
Mrs.
ask
Hoosier.
the wife.
Yeah, I better ask Mrs. Hoosier before I make that assumption. I don't think we got any plans. I know my daughter's looking to do some weird stuff. She always does some weird cooking stuff, which is because it's never a traditional turkey stuffing. It's always something strange. It's always something unique on our holiday dinners.
All right, y'all, preserve your life. You don't need the jab. What you need to do is go and sub Terry, because if you don't, you're going to die. It's right there in the chat. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true. So
Sub me or die.
That's right. Save your life and go sub.
Terry needs to put a video out with exactly that word. Sub me or die. In the dark, like she did on her other video, with the horns pointing out, with the horns sticking up and highlighted a little bit. Sub me or die.
I can see that. It's Very
Oh,
interesting.
come over and help me stuff my turkey. I hear you.
Oh boy.
Can't we play bingo before we do that?
Stuff this, Donald. Oh man.
Oh, my
Gypsy,
goodness.
Gypsy Wolves, are you still out here? I never got word from you again. I never saw anything. Do you want this or do you want to donate it? I forgot to ask you earlier when you won this. If you're still out here, Gypsy, let me know. And we're gonna wrap this up here in the next few minutes. A little bit after 8 now.
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. Oh man.
So what is
we
going
got-
on tonight?
And we got 16 viewers watching. Let's go ahead and do the end of stream, and then hopefully Gypsy gets back with us in the next 5 minutes or so. So what do we want? How we want to give this one away? So this is a 40%er Kennedy. Kennedy, as they say on Tupac show. As they say on Tupac. Kennedy. 68 Kennedy. So it's a 40%er Kennedy. So we're going to give this away to someone out here. But how should we do this one? We've already done the pick a number. We've already done Wheel of Names. How should we do?
Man. I don't know.
How many buttons does Love Button have?
Well, it's singular, so I would say 1.
One. Okay. Okay.
I'm just here to spin balls.
Terry?
Flip it.
Barbara? How many does she have? Just one. Love
she
Button
says-
just has
she
one.
says one.
Okay. I hear you.
Rocky Mountain Bear said, I'm just trying to fill the box. You know what? I don't know. That'll take too damn long. I want to do this. Yeah, we'll do another pick a number. We got 14.
You got a spinny wheel?
watching.
Do a spinny wheel.
Do I still have it running? Let me see if it's
I don't
still
know.
running. Yep, it's still running. Yeah, let's go ahead. We can do that. Let's do another
Yeah.
wheel of names. Let's do that, and we'll
Right,
call
so
it and get on
everybody-
out here.
everybody
Yeah, put
a
something
one.
into the chat.
Put a one,
Something in the chat.
and we'll gather the ones.
Better than what I was thinking. A trivia question.
Oh, Lord.
Put something
late
into
for
the
that.
chat.
You've been watching
yeah.
Ida. You've been watching Ida.
I haven't lately. I've had to work now, you know. So I used to be able to sit at my desk and watch her, but now I can't. I'm busy running around doing stuff. So.
I've just started watching. I forget who told me. Maybe Hoosier or somebody told me. And I'm on vacation this week, so that's why I been watching. But I usually just put her on and drive down the road to my first call. They normally don't show anything, so I don't. It's not like I'm watching, just
Nah.
listening.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
They
really,
were showing today. They were showing all kind of pennies and quarters. They were going through some stuff, trying to find some stuff.
See, that would be the ideal way of being able to participate in all this stuff in YouTube, is to having a job where you're just like a truck driver behind the wheel for hours upon hours upon hours. You just sit there and just listen to YouTube all day long.
And hit every LCS that you drive by.
Yeah. About another 20 seconds here, and then we will pull the names, and someone will win this 1968 Kennedy 40%er. We'll do this here in just a minute. Or just in 30 seconds.
Check this thing out. I don't know if I've showed this yet.
Hey, America, good to see you. You're just in time with a chance to win this 40%er if you want. Put something into the chat. You probably did already. We'll blow you up while we're doing that. And I'm going to grab the names here. I'm grabbing the names right now.
Am I in focus, out of focus?
Focus. It's trying.
East dollar.
There's about
It's got some junk on it. I don't know what that is. And Terry, Barbara, shh. It's not, okay? I don't know what that is. I mean, it won't pick off. It's like somebody put some liquid nails on it and glued it to something. But it just, I don't know what that is.
Thank you, Barbara.
Take a wire brush to it.
Dried spit, okay. Love
Take a wire
juice.
brush to it.
Okay. Love. Bird poop. There you go. Yeah, but I mean, it's it will not come off. I called my newsmatic guy down the street, and he's been doing it since the 60s. I need to take it to him and show him, but I said, like, what do I do? He said, don't touch it. I was like, okay.
All right, I pulled the names, and I'm going to
send it to me, HVAC, if it's bothering you.
Yep.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Who is it?
We're going to spin while you're talking.
John and Dreadpool and Hoosier. I have been on the U.S. Post Office about my shipments almost a month ago, and I finally got in touch with some bigwig at the post office, and I did not tell a lie at all. My father-in-law is a U.S. Postal Inspector who does the auditing, financial auditing, and he carries a gun with the USPS badge and goes on bank fraud or post office fraud raids. And I just let the lady know. I said, I don't want to have to bother him at all. And it's like, oh, well, let me get some other information. Because I had a case where they were looking into it, and I called them back today to see what's going on. Hadn't heard anything. It's like, your case has been completed. It's been resolved. It's like, no, it hasn't. I said, if you go back in your records and look where that package is, it is still sitting where I dropped it off. Well, how did it get closed out, and how did this tracking number get deleted? It's like, exactly. I don't want to have to go through my local post office again. You have your boss check it out. It's like, oh, yeah, we definitely will. It's like, well, if you don't mind, what was in it? I said, well, some silver coins, nothing super collectible. She said, oh, no. I said, were they taped down? It's like, yes, they weren't moving around. They weren't rattling. It's like, oh, well, that's very interesting. We will definitely be looking into that.
Hey, son of a silver stacker, welcome. Good to see you.
Anyway, that's what's going on. I've got 3 other cases opened up for the 3 packages. And like the U.S. Postmaster General here in the Atlanta area should be calling me back by Monday or Tuesday. And if not, I'm going to be sending some Peace or Morgans out to the people whose stuff got lost in our United States Postal Service. But not this one. That's
we all know it happens, right?
But three packages shipped out at one time to 3 different states, and they're all missing.
Well, it went through one. The one there in Georgia, right?
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I lost everything. I lost everything for a second there. It's like everything reset on my end. Which is, I'm glad I was able to come back because Son of a Silver Stacker just came on to the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Stacker, and thank
Rocky
you
stole
once again.
my coins. Come on.
Thank you for allowing me up on your show this morning. That was a great show.
Yes.
I hope to do it again. And say, Stacker, say hello to HVAC here on the show, and Steel Ringer, my co-host.
Oh, I'll switch cameras. Ding a ding.
It's good to see you here.
And real quick here, I spun the wheel while HVAC was talking. I didn't show the wheel, but anyway, try again. Won this 40% Kennedy. So try again if you're out here. I don't see. Let me know if you're still out here or not. I can't see the chat now. I've lost my chat, so you guys will have to let me know if he's still here. So
Okay.
so try again. Do you want this? 40%, or do you want to donate it to the Mega Gall? Let me know. Let me know on what you want to do there. There's that.
Hello, Son of a Silver Stacker. Great show this morning, man. It's the first time I've watched your show, and I subscribed and gave you a thumbs up. Definitely like your style there.
He's got a radio voice. I like the radio voice.
I noticed that. He's definitely got the DJ.
He's got the voice.
He's got the voice.
Try again. Says donate it, please.
Donate it. I can do that.
He's a donator. He's a donator.
Not to be mistaken for Tater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Terry says you better donate it or you're going to die.
Donate or die.
No pressure. Just put it in the box. Oh, who wrote that? Oh, the love button wrote that. Okay, that makes sense now.
All right. Thank you for the donation. Try again. It is going into the Mega God box right now.
And now you're entered into the Mega God box giveaway.
Yep. And you're now eligible to win this box. There you go. Thank you, sir.
It's amazing. All you got to do is just donate one something, and you could win the Stacker Starter Box.
The Stacker Starter Box. That's a good way. That's good. Good
Have
name.
a good night, Rhonda.
Gypsy, did Gypsy ever respond back?
Nope.
Not seen him. Nope.
All right. I when I get his email address, I'll ask him on the email.
Yeah.
I don't want him to miss out the opportunity to win the box if he wants to take a chance with it. But if he doesn't want it, that's fine. You know, I'll email him the dime, whichever.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yep. There's the Mega Gall. Slowly but surely is growing daily. Well, weekly anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and get on out here. Since my computer died, everything seems to be okay now, but it is after 8 o'clock. I need to start getting ready for work anyway. So let's go ahead and call it.
That's good.
Still rare. It's bedtime for you, buddy.
It is, unfortunately. Oh, man. But yeah, that 4 o'clock comes off early.
Yes, it does. I've been there, done that. Don't like doing it, but I have to every so often.
Yeah. Oh, well. Gotta do what you gotta do.
At least if you do it day in, day out, your body gets used to it, right?
Well, eventually, I hope so. I'm not there yet.
HVAC's like, hell no.
No. My alarm goes off at 4:50 and has for the last 10 years. Nope, don't get used to it.
I'm not a morning person. I actually enjoy the night shift because I'm not a morning person. If I could take the hours I work, which is basically 9 p.m. to 5:30 in the morning, if I could take those and flip them to day shift, that would make me happy. But that's like banker hours, and I'll never have banker hours. But I don't mind the night shift because I'm not a day shifter. I mean, like this morning, I didn't want to go to bed because I know I would sleep beyond Stacker's show, so I made sure to stay up so I could participate in the Stacker's show, and then I laid down after his show, about an hour after his show, and so I got like 4 hours sleep, and that's typical for me, you know. And it seems like the older you get, the less sleep you seem to take in. Seems like anymore, at least for me anyway.
Yeah. I need to actually see if I can find his channel real quick and put that in the.
Yeah, Summer Silver Stacker. Yeah, I don't have access to my channel to do that real quick. So if anyone out there knows it, go ahead and post it.
Where's my stuff?
Let me see if I can access it real quick here. And also Tiny Numismatics as well. And Sun or Silver Stacker, if you want to sign up for bingo, we're going to do that Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to come by and sign up for bingo for December 4th, you're more than welcome to do that this coming Saturday. And once you sign up, we will make you a moderator because that's how we keep track of people who have signed up. I got this link here, guys. And
slow as molasses.
And that's going to give you a time to. There's this link there in the chat.
Oh.
I'll give you time to sign up for the upcoming game, and then you can always hang out. Any time the show's up, you can always come up and hang out. And I see where Tiny has subscribed to the channel. He's on my ticker at the bottom of the page there. And Rocky Mountain Bears already put Tiny's Numismatics link in there. So check out Tiny and check out Son of a Silver Stacker. And let's go ahead and get on out here. Still Rare, have a good night. Go get some sleep. We will see you Saturday.
Yep. Thank you very much having me up, everybody. Have a good night in the channel. Thank you for being here. You're what makes it fun. Appreciate you all hanging out with us.
And HVAC, we will see you also. Now, are you going to be around Saturday, or are you going to be in a creek somewhere Saturday?
I'm probably
HVAC?
going to be in the creek with some boots on, hoping to suck out some black dirt.
Ah, okay. That sounds interesting.
You're
going to try some panning on the fly there?
Oh,
when's the last time you panned gold?
A couple months ago when I was up there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this place is full. Full.
Well,
It's not easy, but it's full.
And it sounds like it'd be a little fun too.
It is.
As long
it's
as
very
as long
therapeutic.
As long as it's warm.
No, I think it's supposed to be 57 in Atlanta, so it'll be 55 there. So yeah, that's why you got to put your knee-high rubber boots on.
All right.
Or you will be cold.
We will see you next Thursday then. If you're going to be in the playing in the mud Saturday, we will see you next Thursday then.
Hey Gilbert. Good night, Gilbert.
Hi, Gilbert Rogers.
Love you. Thank you for joining. And Barbara, Terry.
Yep. Everyone have a good evening, and HVAC.
Donald.
HVAC have
Scott.
a good night. Let's go ahead and call this. HVAC, have a good night still. Same to you as well. And everyone else out here in the chat, have a wonderful evening. I have got to get ready for work and have another 8-hour shift there and then back to bed. Hope. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you Saturday at Silver Stacker Bingo Roundup, Player Roundup, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll be back here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern for A Stackers Gathering. And where's my screen? Oh, my screen. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. All right. Everyone, have a wonderful evening. We will see you Saturday.
Say it.
Have a good night. And just keep stacking. Out of here. Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.